Are we live? Are we live? Are we living?
Oh, well.
Oh, and I can go longer than 8 now. Yes, the thing that I was supposed to do at 8 has been moved to Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, I can go longer now.
And Pinko coming sneaking in from the side.
Okay. Welcome back. Hello.
Welcome back.
Remember. Boop-a-doo.
It's a mad, mad world.
Of course.
Yeah. I'm like, so instead of caterpillar, it's a scorpion.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
No.
We have an Absalom, everybody.
It's all good. I'm like I said, I was speed running.
It's
It's a
probably
mad, mad
fine.
world.
If good. No problem. You could do it, Hepburn.
You are
Believe in
perfectly
you.
fine.
Welcome in, Prince. Princess
Prince.
Redeemed model. Are you right? I'm starting with dinner and
Drinking
you're right.
rose tea, everybody.
Oh, nice.
Always design everywhere.
Holding on. I seen that by the littlecatvt. That troll's redeemed. He did it. It's the Heather, which is funny because Heather's in the Bamboo Bay collab group, and in the Bamboo Bay collab group, Prince is the DM of that group. Ooh. 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 I need to update Genshin Impact. Ooh. Same, Alice, same. Yep, we're updating it. Pata. Heather is muted. We can't hear on stream. Hang on. Let me check. I'm muting. Say something, Heather. Okay, I'm checking. Hold on. Oh, yeah, you're muted. What about your voice audio settings and the settings of your stream labs? Share your screen on Discord. We will help you. We will assist.
At least do be the pro at this.
I don't know about pro, but I do my best.
Is it working now? Let's try now.
Oh, I heard it.
Oh,
It's
okay,
working.
cool. Okay, cool. My settings changed, I guess, because I haven't used Streamlabs in so long, so my settings changed. I guess, I don't know.
So basically, just repeat whatever you said at the beginning of the stream.
Well,
Well,
I don't remember what I said. What did I say? Hold on.
About the Alice in Wonderland D&D campaign settings.
And you're the GM of this year.
Yeah, I am the DM for this one. So this is a dark Alice in Wonderland themed campaign. It's going to be a homebrew, more of a tabletop RPG styled. So it's not gonna follow like all the specific D&D rules, but we're still gonna be rolling dice. We're still gonna be role playing. We're still gonna be fighting little monsters and stuff. So let's see. I'm still trying to write down his character. And if anyone wants to just blabber while I write this down, feel
Well,
free to.
I'm eating, but sure, I like to blabber. How's everybody down?
By the way, Ken, do you want to send me a PNG for your character? Beep boop blah boop.
Nom nom. 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 Yep.
Wolfie snacks if anybody wants to take a snack break.
Yep, I'm eating dinner. That counts as a snack.
Thank you, Ken.
I'm back.
Right.
I had to
counts.
do some stuff.
Opa.
Okay,
Let
I guess
me
so
upload your
obviously
character
DM you
here.
my stuff.
Do you just want to call yourself the Caterpillar, or do you want
Just call me the Scorpion.
just what?
Code name Caterpillar. There we go.
Okay. There you are.
Oh, that's funny. There's an actual spell called House of
Gotcha, buddy.
Cards.
There's a whatty?
There's an actual spell called House of Cards in the
Nice.
Artificer section.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Not what I'm going for, but still kind of funny.
I'm just just writing. We may not even get to the combat today. I'm just writing down the basic idea
No
of
worries.
everybody's stuff.
Take your time. We vibing.
What's that like?
Okay.
Since
Trolls, by the way, did you want to do an ultimate scale? Because I didn't have one for you. I know Alice has one, and then Ken just sent me one.
I've got an
Well,
ultimate.
I have the one and then the other one. I don't remember if I.
You gave
wrote
me a
down the
couple in combat and out of combat, but you didn't give me like an ultimate. So if you wanted to make one of those up, you can. We're not going to be using it during this first session, most likely, but just for reference. If you wanted to come up with one.
My ultimate. I'm the law.
I'm the law. That's Alice's
That's
ultimate.
Literally my ultimate. I'm the law.
Yes. Alice's is pretty cool.
I'm pretty cool.
She's pretty cool. And if you don't say so, she will take off your head. You're right.
And I will have your head and
Like
your soul.
Riddle.
Yeah, like Riddle.
Like Riddle.
Exactly.
Off with your head.
No, I can't wait till we play that again. I've missed it.
That'll be in a few weeks because next week's the offline hangout, and then the week after that is gonna be Eternia podcast recording.
Okay.
And
I'll write this down.
then we can do Twisted Wonderland.
So you would say the 22nd? Twisted Wonderland.
It should be towards the end of March. Yeah.
All right, perf.
Bet. Say less.
I'm back to this. Journey twisted. Alright, I know what it means.
She's
Just
already
trying to
writing it
figure
down.
out
She's like, if we don't do it, I'm gonna hit you.
Literally, I forgot until I saw everyone messaging in the DND thing, and I was like, oh no, I almost forgot today is DND, and I was like, oh no, I gotta get going.
Help.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. I will have one whip. Hehe.
Alright.
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, we probably won't be doing a super lot of combat today if we do any at all. This is like setting up the world stuff and give you a basic background, and then we're gonna roll stats, and we may or may not have to workshop some skills for characters, but we'll take a look at that as we get to it. Do you guys want the background first, or do we just want to jump right into like character stats and stuff like that?
What's the background like? The lore for the game?
Lore! Do you want the lore?
I want the lore.
Okay. Alright. So. The lore, the background lore, and how you managed to start on your quest. The world of Wonderland was once beautiful and filled with life, and each kingdom relied on one another and lived in harmony. But one day, a dark creature flew down from the sky with its league of monsters and tore Wonderland apart, casting destruction on the surface. Unable to survive the onslaught, the inhabitants of Wonderland fled deep underground. They managed to regroup and rebuild their world as best they could under the surface, living for nearly a century in the lands they renamed Underland. But the world underground is not without its troubles. Without direct sun's rays, the world is almost in constant darkness. Land has its own dangerous creatures, plants, and terrain to traverse. As the land of Underland grows more and more dangerous, people begin to wonder just what will become of this world, especially now that their goddess of light, Alice, has been lost to the darkness as well.
Not me, Alice, by the way.
So that is the basic background lore.
Very nice, very nice.
Yes, thank you. I wrote it myself. Yes.
Yeah, very good.
Very good, very good.
Thank you. So that is where you all come in, right? So, Underland is in great peril, and there are monsters, and, what's the word? Where plants and stuff begin to mutate and transform into dark versions, slowly destroying these kingdoms, and they need their savior, right? What are they going to do without anyone to help them? But you can't just jump in and help them. Because your story begins with a great fall.
Oh, of
You
course.
fall, and you
How to fail.
fall, and you fall, and you fall. For what seems like an eternity.
Ha, Dusty.
Until you find yourself inside a deep, dark cavern. A faint light shines across an empty cavern, waking all of you up and bringing you to your senses. Unfortunately, you have no memory of how or why you're here. Still, you get the feeling you know each other and are searching for something important. And that is where you start. But before we can move or do anything, we're gonna have to do stats. So, alright, Ken sent me his stats, so I will write those down. And then if you all want to go ahead and roll for stats, it's gonna be strength, con, dexterity, intelligence, wisdom, charisma. Yeah, so there's 6 basic ones. You guys can go ahead and just roll 1d20. I don't know if you all have actual dice or if you're gonna use the roll 20 dice. Or what everyone wants to do. Okay, there you go. So Trolls is rolling. So I would ask that if you're gonna do it like in the roll 20, like do them all. Like if Charles is gonna roll, let Trolls roll all of his rolls, and then Alice can roll all of her rolls. So Trolls, you need to roll 60 20s, and then you can assign them to whichever skills you like, whichever stats you like.
Gotcha.
What were the basic stat things again? I'm just writing it down
They
for my
are, I
brainstorming.
know it's a lot of information. They are dexterity, intelligence, charisma, constitution,
57
strength,
was
and wisdom. And then you also have speed and armor class, but those are like gonna be separate.
Key.
So I'm writing Ken's down. Intelligence 14. Con 13. Wisdom 10. Charisma 14. Okay. You got a lot of dexterity, my boy.
I'm a rogue.
East the rogue.
Sorry, I'm just brainstorming stuff, so this
Oh,
would
you all good.
just- No, I just
ultimate
found something
skill,
cool.
Project all damage. Oh, whoa. Alright. I am okay with this idea. I think.
I'll say Prince of Rage, I am a rogue.
How dare you bring your phones into the session? No, I'm just kidding.
I will say, as much as I hate my job,
right?
I
Defensive
burn my
strike.
damn phone.
Just burn it down.
Okay.
Oh, you can barely hear. Well, I'm also suffering from a slight cold. My apologies.
It's all good, man. We're doing our best.
Also, on an offhanded note, I remember how I mentioned the House of Cards thing. You basically just conjure a defensive structure made out of playing cards.
I like it.
The only thing about the ultimate skill trolls is that it would probably have to be just like a one, so you would only be able to step in for like one enemy's attack just from the way the rolls work. Like how
no, it's only good.
Yee. So like it would just be oh. We lose the Alice-y, oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, we lost the Alice-y. So like if one enemy was gonna step in and like almost kill Alice or like would kill Alice with their attack, like you could use your ultimate and like step in, take that damage and then reflect it back. So, but it would only be for like that one attack, if that would be the
Perfect.
Yee. Because I don't know how that would work, how we would do, because like everybody's turn is like different, you know? So how you could do multiple characters attacks. But that works. Okay, so for your stats, what do you want to go where?
Oh, yes. I see I have a 3. I will put that in my luck.
You don't have luck?
We
don't
don't
have
have
luck?
luck.
No
Oh
luck
my.
here. I'll see.
Nope, our luck is rock bottom. Help.
Lady
Okay.
Luck has frowned on you. Y'all.
19 in endurance.
Constitution.
Your
That's
con.
Your That's your
Oh my.
Okay. Yee.
15
Well-
in strength. We have strength.
15 is strength?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Which one is next?
Either dexterity, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma.
Well, I'll take 10 in charisma and 10 in dexterity.
Okay.
And
Then you have 2 8s, right?
yeah. and a
So that would
3.
leave intelligence
Yeah.
8 and wisdom 8. Okay.
Yeah. I think I rolled an
Yeah.
extra one.
I did say 6, right? Did you roll 7?
Yeah, I rolled 7.
Oh, that's okay. That's alright. I'll let you drop that 3. That's cool.
Thank you.
Nobody, like nobody wants a 3.
It's okay.
Well, if
I'll
we had-
allow it this time.
If we had luck, I would want it in luck because
Yeah.
it fits my character.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say, like, if, because your character, like, claims to be a paladin, but, like, has no paladin, like, stuff, I would say put it in, wisdom, because that's, like, your magic. That would say where I'd put the 3, but we just won't do the 3. Wisdom and intelligence are your lowest scores anyway, which makes sense. Okay, Alice, do you want to roll your stats?
How do you do?
Okay, so you can, if you don't have actual stats, you can roll them in the d20. So it's /roll 1d20.
Okay, /roll 1d20. And then enter.
You did. Okay, so I
I
need you to do
did
that
it.
5 more times.
Okay. What? What? Roll. Wait, is it /roll?
Alice, in the top left corner there should be a dice
Top left corner. Where do you see that at?
under the.
Under the
This is
seat.
a mouse. There's a paintbrush and a zoom.
Oh, that
Yeah.
button. Oh,
There's
okay.
there's a literal button on the side.
So just click
You
on the
can
D20?
roll from there? Okay, I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay.
1, 2,
I've never used Roll20
3,
very much, so I
4,
apologize for my lack
5.
of
How many?
information.
Was it
6.
5? 6?
6.
One more. Here you go.
Do we want to give a pass for that too?
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Roll
that's
2.
that's ugly too. It's not very pretty.
You only rolled 5 though, right?
And I rolled 6.
2,
1.
3, 4, 5, 6. No, there's 6.
Roll again.
Are you sure? 1, 2,
9,
3,
15,
4,
12, 2, 18, and
I can do it
2,
again.
18, and okay. I for some reason I don't see the 8 at the bottom, but that's probably just. It's fine. I can
Gotcha.
see it. I trust. Okay. Well, I'll let you do one more
Okay,
roll.
fuck.
Okay, well, 6
Better
is
than
better
a
than a
two.
2. Since
Yeah,
Troll's got
it's
to erase his
better.
3, we'll let you
Oh
erase
gosh,
your 2.
what's with the low What is with the low rolls I am hearing about today?
I mean, she got a 15 and an 18, so that's pretty cool.
That's pretty
So
cool.
you're a ranger, so what, where
I
do
don't
you
know.
want to
What
set
do you
your stats?
recommend? Do whatever you recommend.
Rangers are charisma, constitution, and dexterity, unless you're doing melee, which then would be strength.
Which is actually
I like-
really funny because the last ranger that I played in the campaign had like no charisma. She was antisocial AF, and it was
That's
hilarious.
the one I want.
It
Whatever
was
that
so
one is,
hilarious.
that's
She did not know how to
me.
talk to people. She was like,
That's the one I
She's
want.
like,
Well, depending on which one.
Well,
She's
I
like,
would
sure,
actually
yeah.
counter Alice because you're the Queen of Hearts, so I feel like your charisma would actually be
What?
pretty good.
Okay.
should
You
be
get
good.
people to follow you. I mean, even if it's by violence, you get people to follow you. So
Alright, as long as the violence is involved, I'm about that violence.
okay.
I heard
I'm the
violence.
law.
Let's go
But you
violent.
do what you want with your character. So
I take your recommendations.
okay. So Ken, what do you recommend for her?
Okay, so Queen of Hearts, and she's a ranger. 18 would be the charisma.
The what in the charisma?
18 would be charisma.
Oh, you want to do high charisma? Okay.
I mean, she's the Queen of Hearts. She needs to get all these people coming around.
You're right. You're right.
The 15, I would say, is dexterity.
Mhm.
12 is constitution, because that's your health pool.
Okay.
9 can be wisdom. I would do 8 for intellect. And then 6 for strength.
That also means that your like initial battle strength is gonna be kind of low, but you also
Don't
have
worry, that's why we
skills
level
that
up.
do like AOE's and stuff, so
I'm
you
AoE.
can get a lot of your like extra damage through your AOE's. So I think that kind of works out.
I like the
It's
AoEs.
the
Okay.
violent queens.
So
I'm very violent.
and then Little Cat's not here, but when he comes in, we can do that. Okay, so I gotta look up how I'm doing battle stuff.
Yes.
So basically, it's gonna be like a chessboard, like Fire Emblem, like you play a Fire Emblem, right? So like you get one action and one attack, or one movement and one action. So you can move whatever your speed class is, which will decide based off of your class, depending on, you know, what class you are. Like, Trolls is gonna move a little less because he's a warrior, and he's a little slower because he got armor and shit, and, you know, whatever. And so you get to move and either attack or use an item or use a spell or whatever within one turn. So that's like the basics of combat. Okay, for every unit on the map for battle, players will roll dice to determine initiative. I'll be using a 1d6 for that. And I will also roll 1d6 for each enemy. And then the highest numbers get to go first. So like if Alice over there rolls a d6, right? She's like, hey yo, I got the top number. She gets to go first. So she gets to move or attack first in the first.
I'm so ready.
Are you ready?
Welcome to the kingdom.
We're here. I got the food.
You got
did it.
food. Let's go.
I finished my dinner. It was delicious.
Let's go.
I want some dinner.
I had dinners.
You had dinner.
How does one play?
How
We
dare.
haven't played since Bamboo Bay, so it's gonna be a while. Refresh our brains.
Yee. And
This looks like
I'm
a chessboard.
I'm doing
Okay.
different. It is gonna be a chessboard. It's basically how it's gonna work. Okay, let's see. We've already done the stats, so that's all good. Okay, so when you're attacking, you're gonna roll a d20 for your accuracy. So this
Gosh,
goes
it's a violent
for
game.
this goes
Yeah,
for
we're violent.
spells, and it also goes for physical attacks. Basically any like attack is gonna be an accuracy thing. So you're gonna have to roll a d20 for that. And I think we're gonna base that off of like.
Luck.
Well, we don't
There's
have
no
luck,
luck in this
but,
game.
there is, but there isn't. Like, there's luck in, the roll of the dice, but, we're gonna base, that off the, like, speed class. So, like, everyone's gonna start out with, like, a basic, like, 10 to hit, like, and then if somebody's speed is, like, higher than yours, then you're gonna have a less chance of hitting them, because they're faster, but if your speed is higher than theirs, then they're gonna have a less
That's a circle.
chance of what's a
There's a
circle?
circle on there.
Oh, Pally, goddamn it!
Ah!
Get the circle out of here. Okay.
Ah, you could
So-
put shapes on here.
Yeah,
You can put shapes.
Pally's just
Freehand.
Oh,
Okay.
you
I
could
can
freehand.
freehand it. How do you delete it?
I don't know.
I deleted it.
Oh, there it goes.
I guess
Your-
that answers the question.
All right. There's also going to be an accuracy roll for roleplay stats as well. So like anytime you like, oh my god. So like anytime you want to like do something like, hey, I want to go climb this wall, like go for it, bro. But that's really steep. If it's like something that's like out of your character, like Trolls in his giant heavy armor wants to scale this giant cave wall, right?
I can do it.
That's gonna be difficult for him because he's wearing really heavy armor. So
And Trolls is a baby.
yeah, so and Trolls is a baby. Well, so he's gonna have to roll a little higher to be able to climb that entire wall because of circumstances and how his class is. But like
And he's
say, Ken wants to do the same exact thing. Well, he's a rogue. So like his dexterity is really, really good. So he'd probably be able to scale that wall with a little bit easier chance, right? So he would have to be able to roll a little lower on that check to be able to pass. And then if you don't pass, there's gonna be a small little like I don't know, some sort of punishment. It's not going to be detrimental, but you're not probably gonna like it. So
Well, you fall off the mountain that you're trying to
you
climb,
will
and
not
you
fall
probably
off
die.
the mountain. Die. Okay. So for everybody's skills, there's gonna be if you're like a mage class, which we don't have any mage classes, do we? Well, I guess
Not yet.
Littlecatt will be a bard, which will have like magic involved. If you're using, everybody's gonna have like either mana, if you're a mage, or spirit points if you're not a mage for their skills, and those are gonna be based off your wisdom stat. So like the higher your wisdom.
I'm smart.
What? You're smart. The higher your wisdom stat is, the more the more spells and stuff you're gonna be able to use. So, like, if you got 20 in your wisdom, then you're gonna be able to have a mana pool of 20, which means you can, like, you can use a spell that costs 4 mana points, like, 5 times, right? Instead of somebody that has a mana pool of, like, 10 can only use it, like, twice. Okay, so let me see. Con is your overall HP, so like if you have a con of 17, that means you have an overall of 17 hit points. And then your wisdom is also your magic damage, so like instead of your attack for like a physical person, your wisdom is gonna be your actual like spell damage. So like if Littlecatt wants to like do a little fireball at his mouth. I don't know what he wants to do, but that's gonna be based off his wisdom stats. So back in my day, we only played homebrew, right?
Back in my day.
We only drank homebrew and it was good.
We only drank homebrew. And then range is gonna be determined by your class. So like Alice is ranger. She's a ranger, so she's gonna be able to hit from like 2 spaces away, right? Sometimes 3, sometimes AoE. It really just depends on what her skill is.
Oh, I'm gonna blast
So-
Oh no!
AoE.
It's like Fire Emblem.
Yeah, but like
Engage.
it's like Fire Emblem Engage. But like, you know, the other 2 are gonna be like more up close and personal, especially Ken with his daggers probably, or his tail. So his is gonna be like face to face, kind of, more just one range. So, your speed clash / movement in battle is going to be determined by your class and your like nimbleness. So we should probably just go ahead and assign that right now. So I feel like Ken obviously would have the highest speed because he's a rogue and his dexterity and nimbleness are going to be really high. So if that makes sense to all of you.
Yes.
So the speed classes are just gonna be 1 through 3. So like 3 is you can move 3 spaces, and that's the highest it'll ever go. Who's drawing dots on the board? What the heck?
That was
So I would say it's okay. I thought it was Tally. Okay.
No, it was,
So
fuck, I
I'm
was
gonna
thinking.
say Ken gets a 3 in the speed class. That makes sense to me.
I don't know how to clear the dots.
I think you just tap each one. I don't know. How do you clear dots?
That game, we see the dots.
They're very
see 'em.
small. They're very small.
I don't know how to wipe them.
Okay, I would say Trolls is probably gonna be a speed class 1 because he's a warrior.
What am I? Oh,
You're not anything yet. You haven't made your character.
Cal,
wanna
you
make a
wanna
character.
You wanna
I wanna make a
Well,
character. I wanna make a
You
character.
can make a character. You have to come up with all the stuff for it though, so we can actually put it in here. Did you
I'm
just
quite
draw
like
legs on
brainstorming.
Alice? Stop
Those
it.
are my legs.
Those are my legs.
I'm just quietly
Okay.
brainstorming over here, so
I don't know how you clear the board.
We can do little cats later, and then I would say Alice would probably be a speed class 2
I'm
because, well,
I'm
not
range.
nearly as fast as Ken, but like your dexterity's
I'm good
pretty
enough.
pretty high, so I would do it. I would do it too. I think that's fair.
I'm ranging.
And if I ever say anything that isn't fair, feel free to refute me. Like I am sort of God, but I'm not God, you know.
No problem, God.
So
you're a tempered
I'm
god.
arranged.
what is that even? Stop it.
I'm arranged.
Did you say she's stinky? Is that what that means? Hold on a minute.
I said tempered god.
What is
no,
that?
the little symbol he put over Alice's head. What are you doing?
What is this?
Okay.
Why is there a circle here?
And for armor class, that's gonna be on like what armor stuff that you wear. So like Alice is a ranger, so she'd probably wear like leather or something like that. So that's
Medium
gonna
to light.
so that's gonna be like lower. What is it?
I would say medium to light armor.
Yeah, medium to light. So
Perfect.
we're also gonna do 1 to 3 on the armor class as well.
Oh, low,
so-
medium, high.
Low, medium, high.
Trolls
Like
is
an
a
Elden
warrior,
Ring.
so I would say he's gonna get the highest armor class just because he's gonna be wearing pretty thick armor, right?
I am.
Because
Thick.
Trolls is thick, right?
Right.
Thicky trolls, baby.
Thick.
Okay. And then Ken, you'd probably have like a 1 because your armor is gonna be very light because you're speedy. And then Alice can have a 2. She can have like medium armor. So, I haven't decided what I want to call the armor yet. So like, do we want to do like plate armor or something for like the heavy? And then, what's like a light armor?
Bruh.
Well,
What?
Callie! You can go sit in the corner and think about what you said.
Oh
There's
no!
the bikini armor.
No! We don't have
Bikini
that in
armor is super
D&D!
light.
Okay, I am Donk, hear me roar.
Ah.
Okay, I feel like, is leather more medium or light?
Leather's light.
Medium?
Medium.
Okay, so Alice can have like leather armor then?
I'm living.
And
then bikini armor for light.
so for...
Impossible.
Impossible. So what kind of, like, what would be a light armor, Ken, for you?
Feathers.
Feathers?
Fluff.
Oh, not feathers.
Not
Feather
feathers!
armor.
He's a scorpion! Scales, I guess. Light scales? I don't know.
Scale armor. Final Fantasy light armor. Final Fantasy 14 light armor.
We'll say like light armor for the most part is basically just padded cloth. It's
Cloth.
otherwise-
Okay, that's a good one. Okay, so we'll do cloth, leather, and plate for our armor. That makes sense to me. Okay. Okay, so now that we got that settled, that'll be like your basic armor. So, like Alice will start off with like a leather chest plate or whatever. Stuff like that. Movement, gear. So like Alice will start off with bow and arrow, right? Because she's a ranger. Ken, are you just attacking with your tail? Is that your weapon?
Oh no, I apologize. I have not got to that point.
Okay,
yet.
they make up their. Oh.
Okay. Well, you can make up your own weapons, but just like let me know what you want to use to fight with.
Will do.
And then I will, like, as you progress, you know, throughout the story, like when I give you like weapon upgrades and stuff like that, like I'll just upgrade, you know, what you already are using. So if that makes sense.
It does.
Okay. So we're gonna have 3. I've kind of divvied this out, the stats to 3 combat and 3 out of combat stats. So like Constitution is a combat stat because that's basically your hit point pool, right? And then your what's the other ones? Attack is gonna be your physical damage, and then your wisdom is gonna be your magical damage. And then your out of combat stats are going to be your intelligence, which is your book smarts, lore, and world knowledge. Your dexterity, which is your stealth and your nimbleness, and your speed. And then your charisma is your persuasion, intimidation, like how well you can get people to listen and do what you want them to do. And Alice over there with the I'm the law is gonna work pretty well for that. So,
We are the law.
yes. So basically, how the roleplay stats are gonna work is like the higher your stats are, the less you have to roll to be able to pass. So like, let's say Soldier Jim Bob over there you're trying to get him to let you into the castle, and he's like, nah, I don't want to. And then Alice comes up here with like an 18 in her charisma, right? And she's just like, oh, would you let me through, or I'll break your head, right? He's gonna let her through most likely because she has an 18 in that stat, and she's not gonna have to roll very high to you know, be able to pass that. So she's gonna be able to get into the castle, right? Whereas who has the lowest charisma? Is that Trolls?
Maybe.
Or is that Ken?
I'm good at persuasiveness.
Are you? That would be Trolls. So, whereas Trolls, his is actually like medium on the charisma stat. But like, if he walks up to that same soldier and is like, "Hey, let me through, bro," and he tries to roll, he's gonna have to roll a little higher. So he may not be able to pass that. But it's always possible. So always try to do whatever you want to do if you wanna, because there's always a chance that you can pass. Let me see if I missed anything. And then we've already, like, you've already given me, like, your basic skills, which you want to use. So we may have to workshop that a little bit, but for right now, like, I'm kind of cool with those. When we get into combat, we'll see about, like, how they actually work and if we need to revamp those. Okay, so permadeath.
Yes.
We need to talk about. So, I am not
We can
forcing.
we can get kicked out of the game.
Stop it.
No.
We are not. Okay, I'm saying we're not gonna do that. I'm saying this campaign will not have permadeath unless you specifically want your character to die for some story reason, like personality reason, character arc. Like, and you can always make another character and come in, like, and play a new character. If that's something you want to do, you go halfway through the campaign, and Ken's like, you know what? I don't want to be the caterpillar rogue anymore. I'm kind of sick of this. He can, like, if his character dies in battle or runs out of HP, he can decide to permadeath his character and choose a new character and continue on if he wants to. But I am not forcing, like, if your character goes to HP, like, their HP goes to 0, like, you don't have to permadeath your character. It's okay. Like, don't worry about it. But basically what will happen is, like, you'll have to start over, from your last, like, safe area. So, like, let's say you pass out in a cavern fighting a dragon, right? The big dragon was too strong, and he whooped your ass, okay? So the whole party's dead, and you're just like, well, what are we doing? So, like, I will basically, like, use my god powers to, like, take you back to the less safe areas. So, like, let's say somewhere in the cavern there was a nice little camp spot that you found. Maybe it's a little backtrack from the dragon, but it's a safe area, and your characters will wake back up and stuff like that. So,
Like in Persona 5.
yeah,
Like
no,
a Pokemon.
like a save file, sort of. but yeah, don't worry about, like, if your HP goes back to 0, you know, you don't have to die unless you want to for a story reason. And I honestly, like, hope is a good reason if you do want to kill off your character. But, but that's up to, like, every person specifically, like,
We want to kill the baby.
right?
Well,
Well,
Wait, what? Shoot dang.
Oh,
shoot
dang.
dang.
oh, that's just one of those places where it could be so fun if luck was a stat and you just charge in the first fight and just get killed, like, instantly, and the rest of the team's like, who is that guy again?
Who's that guy again? Well, so, like, if you pass out in battle, like, if your HP goes to 0, I'm gonna consider it a feint. And your other party members in the battle can keep fighting, but, like, the permadeath, like, teleport out of battle thing is only if everybody in the party, like, passes out and literally you guys can't keep fighting anymore.
So you can revive your fainted members, yes?
If you have the item or a spell to do so, yes. Obviously, you're not gonna have that at the very beginning of the game, but, like, if you have that potential ability to do
So
that,
you're right,
yes.
we'll have to drag their carcass to an inn and save them.
Right. Yes. So if you want them to be able to do anything, like, after that, like, if you beat the battle and, like, Trolls is over here, like, lying in a heap of blood, you're gonna have to drag him somewhere or use an item or something to be able to, like, bring him back. But he won't die unless he wants to die, and I hope not.
Of course.
So, yee.
Yeah.
They must rest at an inn or hospital or, like, some place that they can get healed.
Pokemon Center, right? What?
Yeah, you gotta find a Pokemon.
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Wendy's.
You just see this guy running up with this dragging this giant knight behind him, this, like, covered in blood, like, ma'am, I need you to save my friends. And the
Yeah,
cashier's
yeah.
just like,
We
I sell
burger
chicken
fries.
nuggets.
You get them
What?
healing items.
I sell chicken nuggets. What? This
I
is
need
out
a
of my
milkshake,
pay grade.
Toronto.
Those heal like 5 HP for each nugget.
Mhm.
Oh gosh.
I ordered
Sure.
20 piece.
I actually have specific healing
100 HP.
and mana/spirit point items that are based on the lore of the game. But yeah. Somebody may get a golden chicken nugget later in the game. Okay, it's
I
fine.
want a
golden
Whatever.
chicken nugget.
If you roll that nat 20 searching that treasure chest, you know, I might give you a golden chicken nugget.
There's a gold chicken nugget. Can you eat it though? It's
Can
golden.
you eat it? Well,
It'll weigh you down a lot. It'll weigh down your tummy, but you'll get healed a lot.
Oh my
but you'll
gosh.
get healed a lot, yeah.
Well, I
It'll weigh
get
down your
gold
tummy because it's gold.
poisoning.
Now I have to
That's
add
what
that
I
later, and you're all gonna be expecting it. Okay. So experience. Right off, everybody's gonna start off at level 1. Y'all gonna be base bitches, all right?
Babies.
And
Experience will be calculated at the end of each level, and then for all the out of combat experience, roleplay stuff, you'll get experience for that too. It'll be based off like what everyone does, and how far we get into the stories. So, and that will be decided like at the end of the session.
Sessions?
So
Okay.
like if we have 3-hour sessions and you all at the very end, like you've gone through a cavern, you've fought, I don't know, an ogre, and like you've done a few different other things, you've met the princess, whatever. I will give you all experience for all of the different like roleplay stuff that you did, and experience for the battles as well. So but I figured for the like battle experience, I will give that to you like right after the battle,
Oh, okay.
so that way like you guys can be rewarded instantly. But like for the out of roleplay stuff, I can't really give you anything until like the end because I'm not sure what everybody's gonna do.
I want a reward.
I
So
want a
yeah, you
reward.
get it. You can get a reward. It's okay. You get a little something for your troubles. So I think that's everything.
We did it. We
And-
beat DND.
Yeah.
Read D&D.
And your accuracy, where you'll roll, you will get little buffs depending on your speed stat, so, which I already talked about, but like, speed 1 is average, which is what Trolls is, so his basic accuracy is just gotta be 10. 10 to, hit, and 10 to hit him, and then if you're a speed 2, which is Alice,
1, 2.
yeah, they have to hit at least a 9 to hit her, or an 11. It would be an 11, just because it would go up. And then, she would be able to roll a, let's see, 1 less to hit the other person, if their speed stat is average. So she would be able to roll a 9. Yeah, if they're at 10, so. And then Ken's would be a speed 3, so that's a +2. Base accuracy. So, basic enemies are just gonna have a regular speed, so they'll all be speed 1, so they're gonna be, like, we'll just base it off of that for the moment. Okay, I think that's everything. So you all are gonna start out with just basic equipment, very basic weapon, very basic, armor, which we already talked about, so you're not gonna have any stats or bonuses for any of that stuff, but if you happen to find something that does have a plus, like Trolls picks up a gold plate armor one day, that might give him like a +3 on his defense, so like if somebody hits him for like, and their strength is like a 9, he would actually only take 6 damage because he has that big plate armor that he found. So,
Yes.
stuff like that.
Yes.
But right now everybody's just base pitch level, like no extra like stats or anything except for like the speed stat. And then yeah, I think that's everything. I think I covered everything. I don't know. I have a lot of notes, guys.
Well, good, because we'll have lots of questions while we're playing.
Let's post them
Once
in
we
D&D.
actually start playing and doing battles, it'll make more sense. But right now, I know it's very confusing. So.
What happened?
It is not confusing at all. It sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Sounds
See, Trolls got
awesome.
it. Trolls has it in the bag.
Let's kill the dragon.
Let's kill the dragon. You guys
I don't
might
know
have
if
to
we're
wait a
level
while
enough
to
for that.
kill the dragon.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're not high enough level for that.
I think you
You
guys
mean
might
the
have to have a few
Jabberwock?
more stat increases for that.
Oh,
but
yes,
alright.
of course, Jabberwocker.
Yeah, the Jabberwock. I didn't say
Yeah,
there was
Heather,
gonna
I
be a
had a question.
Jabberwocky. Come on, man. I'm just kidding.
Like Slam a Jamma.
Hey, someone said dragon, and Jabberwock is your closest dragon.
But you know, that's a future endeavor, and possibly a
is a future
spoiler.
endeavor.
So we're not gonna talk about it right now.
We
And
don't.
the Mome Ras Health Grabe.
I'm just trying to figure out the
You
ultimate.
might
I'm
need some
brainstorming skill.
moments.
Mome Rats, Mome Rats.
Okay.
Underland.
All right. So we got all that down. I will help you try to figure this out as we go. And
Please and thank you.
please and thank you.
Please and thank you.
And they,
Guess what, Callie?
yes.
Chicken butt.
I know, right? It's not this
Well.
Oh, when I was playing for Deha, I got coaching. God damn it, coaching.
No!
You got coaching.
No, I did the same thing when I got Altaheim, but I did get Altaheim the second time. But
Altaheim.
still,
Happy Altaheim,
I want-
everybody.
Deha, give me her.
I want her so bad. She's such a boss.
Right, she's so pretty. I like the way she attacks and she punches people at the end.
So hold on, Ken. Did I get your strength? What? I missed it. Help.
Strength is 11.
11. Okay. For some reason, I did not write that down. Okay. Okay.
Thank you, Catherine. I have completed my commissions for today. But at least we're getting the Windbloom Festival, so I can get more Primo Gems.
You're right, everybody. I need to play again. Okay. I think I got everything. Oh, I did come up with a very... God... You keep drawing! Stop it!
Ah! Look at them drawings.
Stop it. Get it out of here.
It's
I'm gonna
creepy.
demolish the face. Oh my god, there's extra eyeballs in there too. What? I can't get rid of all that. Bro.
Bro.
Okay. I have added what is called an insanity meter. And this is basically, it's actually a good thing, believe it or not. This is basically your
Sounds like a
ultimate
good thing.
gauge. So, as your insanity meter builds, you get to, if you get 100% insanity meter, you get to use your ultimate skill one time. And your insanity meter will build if you hit an enemy or if you get hit by an enemy. So, whatever,
Very
and right now I have it set at 10%? Question mark? So every time you hit an enemy and get hit by an enemy, it will increase by 10% because it makes sense to me. If you hit or get hit 10 times, then your ultimate gauge is full. I don't know if that's too OP or not, or if that's balanced. But math-wise, it's easier on my brain to remember. So
It's a good start.
if it starts getting too OP, if like people get hit or hit too many times, we may have to workshop that, but
No problem.
yeah. But yeah, that's what I've set it at for now. So every time somebody hits or gets hit, that will increase your insanity meter, and after 10 hits, you will get an ultimate skill to use, which you have all given me one, so. Okay. Hi.
Okay.
Okay. I think I got everything. So, y'all, I'm going to be, like, you may have to have a notebook. I'm going to be keeping track of everybody's stats and everything, like, in my own notebooks. But you may want to keep a notebook for yourself, like, just for the items you collect and stuff like that, just so that you have... Oh my god, what are you drawing?
What is happening?
Okay, just that,
That's
so
Homer
that way
Simpson.
you all know what you're doing, and, like, if I miss
Homer
something...
Simpson.
Okay, I'm
Yes,
just
of course.
ignoring at this point.
Hey
No
Heather, I got a question. This is just
Yes.
me in the brainstorming process. I'm
Yes.
trying to figure out my ultimate. I wrote everything else out that I can, but my ultimate
Okay.
thing's kind of confusing. So I have two ideas.
Okay.
One is something called the Raven Writing Desk, which is based off
Ayo,
of that
Edgar Allan
question.
Poe, you right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I also based off the question of, have you any idea why a raven is like a writing desk?
Oh yeah,
that's
from
a
Alice in
lot.
Wonderland. Yeah. Okay. From
I just
the
shortened
riddle,
it to Raven. I just shortened it to Raven Writing Desk, so it wasn't so mouthful. And then
Okay.
the other one is obviously going to be Paint the Roses Red. I don't know how I
Both
can
are
make
good,
them work.
good names. Yeah.
Both are good. It's just I'm trying to figure out how either one could like work as a sort of ultimate, whether it's attack or
Skill.
defense or whatever.
So, Artificer's kind of like, I'm not super familiar.
They're like the inventor,
Yeah.
from what I've researched.
What would their stats be? Ken probably knows more about it than I do.
Well, I haven't gotten to anything stat-wise yet. I'm just writing out the basic info chart that's been provided.
Yeah, like what overall stats do they usually...
Okay, so for passive out-of-battle skills, I've got this magical tinkering, which is basically how I wrote it as using magic to either repair items or create new items, hence the inventor thing. Alarm, which is just creating or using magic to make alarms for warning of intruders. And then
Okay.
mechanical companion, which is basically just using magic to create a companion to help in whatever case. And then in battle, some of this I had to modify to make it fit my mindset. For example, the Thorn Whip, I just called it Rose Thorn Whip, so it's not just a thorn made of freaking thorns, there's roses to that shit. So somebody's
Nice.
getting slapped with roses.
Like,
Somebody's getting slapped
like
with roses.
Rosemon the Digimon, yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, somebody's getting slapped with roses.
Yes.
Firebolt, it could actually be an actual flame bolt, or I could use my crossbow bolt and like charm it with fire, kind of like how flame arrows work.
Okay. I can see that.
And then this is a new spell that I made myself called Tea Time, where I could heal with a cup of tea for myself
Aw,
or for the entire party.
That's cute.
I had to add that. I had to add it somewhere because I mean there is a tea party.
Right, and you're the Mad Hatter, so that works. And that's one of my redeems on my channel, so it would be cute. Okay. Yeah, I like that.
So that's the basic stuff that I've got going on right now.
Okay. I'm with you. I gotcha.
Yeah.
So, I'm trying to think, like, what you would favor as an ultimate skill. Because you could do something like a huge, like, buff ultimate skill, or you could do, like, a huge attack ultimate skill.
That's what I'm trying to. That's why this is the brainstorming
I feel like painting the
session
roses
with me.
red would be more of, like, a buff kind of thing. And then, like, the other one, might be more of
Right.
a... Yep.
Like Raven Writing Desk, it's just a riddle, so like the question itself's a riddle, so it could be,
Cause confusion on all the enemies, you're right.
yeah, like, okay, for some
It
reason
would work.
my brain is. No, it does work, but what I'm also thinking of is like
The
how this
frick
also
is
would
John
work
Adams?
is like,
Get out of here.
like how it would work. It would be like this black podium, just like writing something, and then that gets sent out to everybody, and it's confusing as shit.
Yeah.
Originally it said Julius Caesar, now it says John Adams.
Why are the random
John
names?
Adams.
Oh, he's not here. What do you mean?
That's John Adams.
Oh, that's who that
Actually-
is?
That's John Adams from the
my God.
Revolutionary War.
That's obviously Homer
though-
Simpson.
That's obviously Homer Simpson.
Okay,
That was
yes,
just
I will go with
not
Ray
Homer
writing death
Simpson.
to confuse the fuck out of everybody. Fuck
I
it.
like it. Cause confusion on all enemies. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
Well,
write
maybe
that
not all
down.
enemies, but like all enemies within a certain range. Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause if I
We can
have,
do
like,
an AOE confusion spell thing. That'll work. That works. That works.
If I summon a freaking desk where I'm writing something and then sending it as like a confusion,
Yeah.
that's just how that works.
Force them to read the riddle and then confuse the frick out of them. You're right.
Yeah, just be like writing the riddle, sends it out.
John Adams, The Simpsons 3. Oh my god, dude.
Is my confusion spell
Simpsons
working?
third.
Hello?
I guess so. It has infected the Callie, and he is confusing all of us now. Alright.
It's like all I did was draw her. That's all I did. I just
Okay.
drew her.
I'm just not seeing anything that's happening because I've been brainstorming for the past I don't know how long since the stream
That
started.
is okay. We've just been going with the basic stuff at the moment, which is very confusing, but we will figure it out. So
More confused than the Raven writing desk.
perhaps it might be more confusing. I don't think it will be once we get into it, but it's getting started that is the hard part. So, all right, are we ready to get
All I'm
started?
doing
Do we
is
all-
writing the stuff now before I dare transfer it to a freaking roll 20.
We will most likely. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to like with each of the skills come up with the amount of spirit points and or mana points. Do you think we should do that now, or should we wait till we get to a battle?
When we get to a battle.
Okay, you're right.
Into a battle.
Okay, because we won't need it till then, so. Alright, so you're all in the bottom of and Alice has lasers shooting out of her chest apparently. Ignore everything happening on the screen.
Yeah, I was seeing how far everyone away was from me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I'd
Distance wise it doesn't really matter. It's just it's gonna go by spaces, so like I won't like take the feet and stuff super seriously.
okay.
Just like know basically how many spaces you are from each other and like the enemies, and like if I put objects in there or tell you there's an object like about 10 spaces away, like just yep. Okay. So you're waking up at the bottom of this cavern, right? And you see a small glowing light in the distance, just enough to where you can see that you are in a dark cavern. You can see rocks and jutting like stalagmites and stalactites and stuff all around you, but there's really nothing else of like substance, other than the fact that you know you're in a cave and you don't know what cave or where, but you know you're in some sort of dark cave. And you see that glowing light in the distance. It's just enough light to where you can see like yourself where you are and each other, and you can kind of see just a small halo of light around the room. You don't really notice anything else there. If you look up, all you can see is an endless hole where you have fallen down. It looks like it just spirals on forever. It's just darkness. And then everything below and around you is literally just rocks, cave walls, and there is one path in front of you that is like a small tunnel leading up into a room where perhaps think that the light is coming from, but you don't know what the light is or what might be in that room. So, what do you all want to do?
Get rid of the drawings.
Get rid of the drawing. Well, I can't get rid of how do I get rid of everything?
If you click on that little brush tool, does it say like clear drawings?
It does. You're right.
There you
That's all
go.
I gotta do.
Get it out of there.
Get out of there.
Okay. And you're starting off like, okay, imagine this is a circle, and I know it's like a rectangle, but like the map, imagine you're in like a circular, like, room, and the far end from where you're at, like the far end almost against the wall, the far end of this circular room that you're in, this cave, is where the light is coming from and where you see that like narrow-ish tunnel coming from. So somewhere around, like, I don't know if you can see my arrow, but yeah. How do I draw? Hold on.
Paintbrush.
Paintbrush.
Somewhere like up in here, you see this tunnel-ish. Although it's a little bit more narrow.
Don't mind me if you see me attempting to join the Roll20. I am learning mechanics.
Okay.
No problem.
It happens.
So what do you want to do? You all are free to like talk amongst yourselves, like, do you know each other? Do you not know each other? Like, do you want to introduce yourselves? Like, that's all role-playing stuff. That's all you. How the frick did you get down here?
What the heck is that square?
The heck is that
made
square?
that there?
What?
That
You made that
square is
square?
that square is the opening for us to.
Okay.
Is the pathway, the purple square is the pathway going up to where the light is in the next area.
Oh, gotcha. Well,
The
it's
little-
time to introduce ourselves. I'm the Queen of Heights. Help.
Help.
Be falling down from this crazy dark hole. I can't remember how we got here, but hi, how's it going?
My queen,
My queen.
Ah, hello.
I
Do
am
know you?
thy faithful servant.
I thought you were
Sir.
her sister's faithful servant. Hold on. What?
Well,
I'm
you
just
don't- you
talking
don't-
out loud, you
you-
guys.
You don't question the Queen of Hearts, and especially
Hold on,
not
I need
the
to
Red
see
Queen.
your. I need to see your papers to make sure this is right.
And I am
Papers.
wearing,
papers,
wearing
please.
red.
It says here, sir, that you're a failure of the White Knight. That's my sister. Are you sure you work for me?
Whoa.
I am currently seeking new
That's-
employment
Ooh.
due to
Okay.
unfortunate accident.
Well.
Ah, no,
Oh.
unfortunate
Okay,
accident.
That
What are
was-
your- yeah, what
that
are your
was very much
qualifications?
out of my fortune of choosing.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if you're applying for
happy
a job,
God.
what are your qualifications? Let me know.
I will defend you with my life.
All right, perfect. I'm sold.
So easy.
So easy. Defend my life. That's the important part. You're right.
All right.
And
Oh,
if
John
I
Adams.
May,
Oh, John Adams.
John
if I
Adams,
may
get out of here.
suggest, my queen,
Yes.
the creature over there might be a good cannon fodder.
What?
You
Ah,
dare
I
not
see.
cat in front.
Well, it's clearly not a human.
Are
I
you?
never said I was human.
Hello over there, sir. Would you like to introduce yourself to us?
I'm Balicali.
You haven't joined the world yet, Pelicali.
I'm
She's
hearing
talking
voices.
to Ken.
Where are these voices coming from?
Oh my god.
Ellie, at least I'm being quiet.
Codename Caterpillar, but judging by my appearance, I am not a caterpillar.
Ah,
That's
I
all you
see.
need to know.
All right. Good.
Okay.
Good on you.
Creature of deception.
Ah!
That is true.
He's not denying it. Yeah.
I mean, he's not denying it. You're right.
Okay.
It's
I
gone.
wanna wonder why you all are here together. Why have
Yeah,
you been
Mayor.
gathered here today?
Why do you guys think that we have been brought here from falling down from such a high place?
I want to fall down too.
You
No,
wanna
you
make a
don't,
character
Callie.
now?
That's a
You wanna
long
make-
fall. Did I tell you how long that fall was?
Yeah.
They felt like they were falling for hours.
That's normal for me. That's normal.
That reminds me of the scene from with Doctor Strange.
Oh, what are you rolling, Pally? Those don't matter. What are you doing?
5D100.
I rolled 198.
What?
198.
That's
Okay,
a really
cool.
high chance.
I believe that we are in the White Queen's dungeon.
Oh, what
Her-
makes you
her
think that?
dungeon's a
Nick?
Hey.
Yes, this
What?
is the underlevel of the dungeon. This is my punishment for failing her. Why her sister is here, I cannot speak, but I bet the creature has been devious in its mysterious ways.
I have actually done nothing at this point in time. I was wandering the desert for my flowers and somehow stepped into something and was falling for a long while.
Likely story.
Well,
Oh,
see, what happened was I was in my castle, you know, relaxing as it were, eating some tarts, having a nice merry unbirthday as it were. And then once the party was winding down, it seemed like somebody had put something into my drink, and I had been smuggled out of my castle.
Oh my gosh!
While I was sleeping, and then I guess they tossed me down here. So, hi, I'm here now. I was having a party. Now it's not a very
Well,
merry on birthday now.
did you-
It's
did
very
you-
upset.
Did you at least get money for it?
No, I didn't get any money. They probably robbed the place too. I don't
We
know.
got less money.
I don't
Less
know.
money.
Well,
Nicholas money.
so you've
I don't know
been-
where all my retainers are and why they didn't stop this from happening, but
Oh,
my god.
Aw. If only you had trolls, right? He would have saved you.
Yeah, well
The
now you're
White
in my
Knight would have
employment. So you're best not to let that happen again, my sir.
I will never sleep on my duty.
Ah, very good.
Is that a? Yeah, you better take that away, Pally. Is that a drawing on my map?
But seriously though, Callie, did you want to make your character now? Yes or no?
Made a character.
Do you need help?
Y'all
making your
already
That's
know
character?
probably
I'm
gonna
working
take
on it,
about
'cause
another
we just talked about
hour,
my
though.
ultimate.
How long are you guys able to stay up? That's the question.
I can stay however long you need me. I'm free for the evening.
Okay. I probably should get to bed here in the next like 2 to 3 hours, so I'm good for a while.
So if Callie, if you really do want to join, we could make your character now.
Oh, I
We
dropped
are
my
still
pencil.
at beginning.
Are you
Or like
drawing
if
SpongeBob?
That's SpongeBob.
it looks like SpongeBob.
Or is this the creature from?
It looks like a Furby.
A square Furby.
Hobby's
On
playtime.
phone, stop being stupid.
It reminds me of a creature from Poppy Playtime.
Right?
I can see it.
That's
Okay.
shorts.
I was gonna say we can draft the character, or like if anybody makes a character later and joins in later, we can find a way to like bring them in, and then we'll just kind of like update their stats up to like a reasonable level to like match with you guys. We'll make it work. So that way no one's left out if they want to join in
Yes.
later. Like if it's halfway through the campaign and you guys are like, man, we've already fought the dragon and god dang it, we ruined the castle, but I still want to join. Like, yeah, somebody else can still join if they want to. That's cool. It's like,
That's
you know,
cool.
when you're playing an actual RPG and you meet a character when you're like level 20 and you're like, oh hey, you want to join my party? And they're like, sure, why not? And then they
Sure.
just jump right in like nothing happened.
Like in the Tales games.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
in
that sounds
Tales,
good.
absolutely. Okay. Alright, so anything else you all want to say to each other? Anything you guys want to do?
And I'd like to introduce John Adams.
No more.
I would
John Adams
like
for
for you to stop drawing on my board. My creativity is being tarnished by
because-
John Adams.
John Adams.
Okay.
I'm
So,
just trying to
if Pally
do
gets a
stuff.
character, he's gonna have to have some sort of, like, drawing spell, apparently, where he can just draw all over the walls of the map.
Hold on, that reminds me. Hold on.
Oh,
No problem.
take your time.
Take your time.
No.
Also, Ash,
This is an
while
idea
you're
for-
drafting your character, if you wanna, like, DM me stuff, like, and ask about it, you can do that, if that's cool. If you want to.
Will do. I'm just trying to. All I'm doing right now is just doing roll 20 stuff, trying to get things set up.
I think I can add your all's, like, con and stuff now, actually. So, let me do that while you all are figuring out what you want to do here. Alice has 12 HP.
I'm Alice.
Yep.
Where are you
And
adding
your
this? In the roll 20?
wisdom. I'm adding that to your, like, if you click on your character, you see the little circles. I'm just adding it in there. There's like a green one and a red one and a blue one. I don't know if you can
Oh, I see that.
see this. So like the green one's gonna be your con, just
Oh,
so
my
we can
health
keep
is-
track of it. And then your wisdom is gonna be blue, which is gonna be your spirit / mana pool.
Of course.
Yes. That way we can keep track of it.
Perfect.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
And then trolls is our tanks. He gets a lot.
What's the red?
The red's gonna be like buffs or debuffs, most likely.
of
So
course.
like if you have like a +1, like Alice, I don't know. You use an herb that makes your strength +1. I'll put that in
nice.
there, like a +1. Or if somebody like poisons you or something, and like every round you'll have a -1 in there. That'll be the same idea, but it'll either be like plus or minus something, most likely. And then your wisdom is 10. Man, your all wisdom sucks. I'm just saying. Okay. Not as bad as my charisma when I was a ranger, though. That was terrible.
I don't even know if that's.
But that was my character, my entire character. I was kind of more of like a druid by like personality standards, but class-wise I was a ranger. But like I was introverted AF.
So on the map, we're in the Hallowed Cave, yes?
No, you are not. I won't tell you where you are.
Cool.
Because we still have to go through the light in the tunnel.
You gotta figure it out.
You're right.
You will know pretty
I'm
soon
trying
where
to-
you are, but
Good, because I'm
You
trying
gotta-
to figure out how to read this map.
but
Up is down and
plot-wise,
down
I
is up.
cannot tell you at the moment.
Of course.
Yes, of course, yes. So, do you all want to explore the cave? Do you want to
Well,
go
is
through
there,
the tunnel?
Oh,
Do you
so,
want to
like,
follow the lights?
With the rock formations around us, do they look like anything?
They just look like really dense, dark rocks. Like, I don't know if you've seen, like obsidian, like that type of rock. Like I don't think it's really a gemstone, but it's just a really dark rock, like almost like an onyx but it's like very hard rocks, not like really, not like things that are gonna chip off easy, just very sturdy. You don't think the cave is going to break in anytime soon. But they don't look like anything in particular, they're just dark.
Okay. I for one want to get out of here. I don't know if you two will join me.
Oh, of
I
course.
see this light ahead.
I will follow. We are going.
You are right, creature. It is time to leave this dim place. Lead the way, cannon
Alright.
fodder creature.
Alright, so Ken's gonna go first. Do you want to go all the way up to the pathway?
Yes.
Or do you want to, like, peek in? Do you want to just walk straight in and say hello? Like, what do you want to do?
I will get to the entrance, but not cross it.
Okay.
Basically,
I'm gonna put you, like,
I
right
wanna-
in here-ish.
Scouting to see if there's anything there.
Alice, you can move your character too if you want.
Oh, okay.
That's up to you. I was just gonna drag everybody based off what they said, but if you want to move your character a little bit, like.
I'm moving.
And Charles is just like, I will follow the Alice.
You're right. Actually,
So-
Charles, get in front of me. Guard me.
Okay, okay. So
Yes,
Ken's
yes.
gonna be in front. You'd wanna like just peer in, like look, see. Okay.
Let's see what's around.
Look and see what's around. So you see that the light is getting brighter, so the source of the light is in this room in front of you.
Mhm.
As you're peering in, you see a sort of slate on a pedestal in the middle of the room. It looks very similar to the room that you were in just previously, just a circular kind of, just dark cave wall, except for the slate seems to be glowing, and that's where the source of the light is coming from. So, what do you want to do?
I guess I'm gonna go and examine the slate, not touch it. Do I notice any writing on it?
Do you want to pick it up, or do you want to just look at it?
I'm just looking at it. I'm not
Just
touching
looking at it. Okay, so you've walked into the room, correct?
it. Yes. I walked
Okay, so
Walk after him.
Okay, he's in the room. Do you guys like wait in the hallway? Do you want to follow him in there?
I follow
Yeah,
him.
right. Get in there. All right, go, Charles.
Get in
you first.
there. Okay. All right. So whenever we get into the next area, we're gonna have to start at the bottom of the screen again. But
Saying that, you could always just drag all three of us back down.
Of course.
Yeah,
And then
that's
move us
true.
forward.
then where'd Trolls go? Help.
Down.
No,
Went
Oh,
down.
all the way at the
Do
bottom.
it
Okay.
down.
Hold on, let me drag y'all back down there. Hold on.
Well done.
I'm paying attention here.
You're right. Okay. And then you want to be hiding behind Trolls, right? So
Of course.
he's just a
That's
few
perfect.
spaces. Or you guys are in the room with him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's just
Yeah.
slightly in front of you, and then he's looking at the slate. Do you guys want to look at the slate?
Oh,
Yes.
you
I'll
care?
let him look
Do you
at
just say,
it.
"What's this stupid stone glowing? What the hell?"
Yeah, what the hell is this
How big
stupid
is this
stone over there?
stone?
It's not super large stone. It's probably about the size of like a regular piece of paper, but it is made out of very thick material. It's
Oh.
actually a lighter sort of rock than the walls around you. Like you can actually like see etchings marked in it, and they seem very distinct.
Well,
So.
Do I recognize the writing on it or etchings?
So there are 4 symbols, and there is a set of writing over top of them. So this is all like basic language, so like you all would be able to understand it. So Trolls is moved up next to Ken. do you want to look at the symbols first, or do you want to read the words first?
I'll read the words.
Okay.
I pick it up.
Oh, Trolls picks it up? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So you feel a sort of energy pulsing through the slate. It still just continues to glow as it normally would. It doesn't change anything, but you can feel energy pulsing in. Not enough to, like, damage you or anything, but you can feel, like, a warm energy kind of flowing into your hands as you hold the slate. And I guess,
it's alive.
Alice, are you just kind of looking over his shoulder at it?
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
looking. I'm not too interested.
I'll just put you behind him then. So the words that, I guess, you, Ken, are now looking over his shoulder to read, that are inscribed say, 4 seals one must smite, only then may all find light. That's what it reads.
Oh, there. Poetic.
Yes. Which, right now, I can tell you doesn't really make any sense to any of you.
Perfect.
Based on your knowledge that you know about what's going on and what you've learned.
Okay, so... Okay, I'm obviously, Trolls has got the tablet in his hands. It's just like, you think you should have picked that up?
Well, it's not gonna pick itself up, you know.
Okay, that's
But you didn't
fine.
have to pick it up.
No,
You could
could've.
still read it.
You could have just left it now. And in my line of work, you never know.
In my line of work.
There could have been a pressure plate, and you could have trapped us here for eternity.
Well, clearly someone dropped that plate.
Dropped it? There's no cracks on it. What do you mean?
You
can see that, other than the etchings and the words, there's, like, no cracks on this stone. It's, like, in pristine condition, and it's made out of, as I said, like, a lighter colored stone, so you can easily read and look at it. Almost like it was, like, masterfully crafted.
Might be worth a pretty penny.
Ooh, you're right.
Here, I thought I would be the one about fancy items. Okay, I see how you are.
Ooh.
I'm gonna look around the room.
Okay.
Do I notice anything on the walls, on the ground, or the ceiling?
So the room itself, doesn't seem any different, really, than the last room. There is just plain dark walls. You do see another passageway going, you actually see 3 passageways. One is going north, one is going northwest, and one is going northwest. Northwest.
Now you said
What
campus are you using, Patrick?
Yeah, right?
It says northwest.
But there is no light coming from these tunnels, so the only light that you see is from that slate. As of right now. So you can't see what's in those tunnels. Or hear anything. They're just plain dark tunnels.
Okay, Trolls, since you have our light source for the most part, would you kindly start going northwest?
Yeah, northwest. I want to go northwest.
I can't believe I said that. Okay. Even God makes mistakes, guys.
All the more fun for
Even
us.
God makes mistakes.
Oh my god, don't be so hard on yourself.
It is as you read my mind and start going northwest.
Northwest?
Yes, northwest.
Oh, wait. Do you guys want to look at the symbols on the slate?
Can we?
Sure.
Yes. Well, Ken mentioned
Yes,
it earlier.
I
I just didn't know if he
symbols.
just forgot or if he wanted to look at them at all.
Okay. Go ahead, Ken.
So there are
All you-
four symbols on the slate, and they're positioned right below the words, and they're each set in a different corner. Let me look at my map real quickly. So to the top left is a diamond sigil. To the top right is a heart sigil. To the bottom left is a club sigil. And to the bottom right is a spade sigil. But there's no words ascertaining to
Yes.
where the symbols are or why they are there. Or what they mean.
Well, since you have the item in hand, who can lead the way? Let us journey northeast.
Yes,
Yes, lead
I
the way.
will do that.
Okay.
And starts going whatever.
Northwest, I guess.
Go
Okay.
northwest.
So Trolls is
It's
gonna
the
go
tunnel
first,
on the
right?
left. It's the tunnel on the left.
Okay. So he's gonna start going. You guys can move your characters however you want to follow. So he has the
Yes,
light
maybe.
source.
Northeast is this way.
That's
Yeah.
That's
That's
northeast. Are you saying northeast or northwest?
I'm not sure what
Northwest.
is. Is that way?
Okay,
Well-
yeah.
Yes.
Well,
I mean, we'll get there eventually, even if we gotta go north, south,
Okay.
east, west.
whatever. All right. Ken, do you want to follow them?
It won't let me look at it.
Oh no! Hold on. You should be able to. Hold on. Let me fix it. Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
I
Album's
fix.
missing.
Oh, can be edited and controlled by Ken. Okay, should work now. Do it
Alright,
work?
lead the way,
Okay, cool.
Trolls.
Oh, you going in front of Trolls? Oh, whoa. Who will?
Oh, Trolls, lead the way.
Okay,
Whoa,
we're
lead the
going all the way up this way. Oh my god, not that far!
Wait, I can't see! You're
Hell,
too far, come back!
Oops, where did I go?
where did you go?
I don't know, you can
no.
fall off the map like that.
Where did you go?
I accidentally clicked off the map.
Oh, help! How do I get you back? Hold on.
You gotta repopulate his token.
How do I do that? Hold on.
Whoops.
Whoops.
There goes our light source.
Okay, I'll just.
I fell into
There
the
goes
water.
our light source! Okay, there you go.
Oh, there you are. Welcome
Alright,
back.
and then, well,
Alright.
where are we going? Okay, you guys can. Well, I'm gonna have to probably move you guys down a little more. Hold on. So you
Alright,
guys can.
finally, we made it.
Alright. Oh.
We made it.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Do you guys want to stand that way? Do you want, like, to
I mean,
be
this is
below?
northeast, so this is diagonal, so I guess here.
Okay, however you want to situate yourselves, that's totally up to you.
Oh, you're right, I'm in the back. Back here.
Okay, so we get into the room.
Okay.
With Trolls as a light source. What do we see in there? Oh,
That works. Okay. So you see just an average like path forward, just like the last tunnel you just went through. As you continue to journey up the path, you start to hear a little bit of a skittering noise. It sounds like
Well, that doesn't sound good. Hate it. Burn it with fire.
it doesn't sound very loud. It doesn't sound like there's a lot of noise, but you can tell there is some sort of noise, and you don't know what or where it's coming from.
Burn it
You
with
cannot
fire.
see into. There is in front of you. You can see that there is another like open, expansive room, like in the room you just came from, but you cannot see what's making the noise. It's too dark in the passageway.
even with him carrying the slate.
Even with
as
the
a
slate,
light
you would have to move forward to the end of the pathway to be able to see into that room.
Alright, Trolls, go forward more. You got this, I believe in you.
Oops.
I was gonna say, you do not have to go into this passageway. By the way, you can turn back and go another way. There are two other paths.
No.
It's totally up to you.
No, we were
Okay.
already
We have-
sideways.
Alright,
We have
northwest!
bulb.
Alright, so northwest we go. I'm gonna have to drag you all back down. So that way... Badoop. There we go. So that way we're in the beginning of... So he's in front. There you go. Move yourself. And then Alice. Okay.
Yeah.
However you want to move yourselves. So in front of you now is you guys are in the room. You guys have stepped into the room.
Yeah, I'm in the room.
Yes.
Okay, so Trolls is in front. He's got the light source, which the slate is like, it's not like super huge. So like you could easily fit it in like your bag or something, and it would still give off enough light to see the room, so you don't have to like hold it. But you can hold it if you want to. So that's just for reference if you want to put it down.
I put it in my boat.
Okay. So you know what's on the slate, and it's always going to give off the same amount of light, but, you know, you can either choose to hold it or put it in your bag or whatever. Okay. So you put it in your bag, but you're still getting the light off of it, so that's cool. The light is so strong that it actually goes through your bag to where it proceeds to carry around the same amount of light regardless. So, you go into this room, and you still hear the little skittering noise.
Oh, good.
But again...
I'm gonna hate you if it's spider.
Yeah, I hate
But
spiders,
again,
too.
it's not very loud.
I got
you
my
can,
arrows
You
ready.
can tell that it's coming from multiple sources, but you cannot tell how many, or where exactly in the room. It kind of echoes because of the cave. But you can't see anything just yet. You just hear it, and it sounds like it's coming from the walls around you.
Oh, great. That's
So, do you want to investigate the walls?
I take the plate and throw it against the wall.
No!
Charles! Why would you do this? Are you sure? Are you 100% sure you want to do this?
I am 100%
You're
sure.
playing Command &
This
Sequence.
is your
This
only
is-
light source, by the way. If you lose this
Yes.
light source, you will be in complete darkness and have no way of knowing where you are. Just for reference.
Okay, maybe not at the wall, just
Oh my God.
towards the wall.
Maybe not at the wall. Now he's in the bargaining stage. Maybe not
Okay.
at the wall. Okay, where exactly do you want to throw the slate? Do you want to like slide it on the floor towards the wall?
Yes.
Okay, so you take the slate out and you slowly slide it, which wall? Left, up, down? Like, well, down is where you came from, so like, left, up, or right?
This one. How do you...
Where?
How did you do that?
Well, it did click a thingy before.
Did you click a thingy? I didn't see it. I didn't see anything.
I saw a circle.
Oh, I
Where?
see it. Okay, so
That way.
you want to keep throwing it northwest. Okay.
Yes.
So you slide it towards the top northwest corner of the room. You slide it just enough to where it well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna make you roll for that. Roll for that. Roll to see how strongly you throw the stone.
A D20?
1d20, yeah.
That's a
Okay.
D20.
Oh, welcome back, Kelly.
Hey, it's Pat Kelly.
Here.
Okay, so you throw it with just enough force to where it lightly clicks against the northwest corner cave wall, but it doesn't like super hit really hard. So just enough to make a little click against the stone on stone, where it hits the wall. So, but it's just enough sound to where you hear the stop. And then there's silence.
The silence is not good, guys. I don't know how to break it to you, but now that there's no skittering, that means something terrible is gonna happen. I feel it in my bones.
Draw my sword. Be prepared for battle.
Well, I got
It
my
is time.
arrows at the ready. I've had them ready once we came in here and I heard the skittering.
Alice is like, I'm gonna shoot something.
I'm gonna
Draw
shoot
my
it.
short sword and dagger. I guess it's on.
Oh, you're gonna all equip your weapons and everything?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Are you gonna go closer to the wall? Are you gonna like wait?
I'm waiting. I don't
As-
Creep. I will creep towards the town slowly.
Okay.
looking at the
So you want to go in front of trolls? Okay. Move your character wherever you want.
I raise my shield and say to the queen, let the critter take the first blow.
Okay.
Perfect.
So far,
I turn and look at Trolls just like, again with these names.
so do you want to? So far, you don't see anything. Do you want to pick up the slate again? Do you want to just look at it?
Well, I'm good. The slate's still shining light, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep. The light still shines.
I'm gonna start looking up the wall towards the ceiling.
Okay.
See anything up there?
So you slowly start to look up towards the ceiling, and the light is strong enough to where it can pierce just the tip top of the ceiling part where you're standing, just because of where it's situated, like right on that wall. And you see these little tiny glowing orbs on the ceiling. And then you hear a little ee sound. And then you hear
I hate it.
again. And then you hear a small gust, not like, I wouldn't say gust, but like a little movement of wind to where you can tell that something has moved on the ceiling, but it's very black and hard to see. So,
while keeping my eyes towards the ceiling, I'm going to crouch down and pick the slate up.
okay.
And then lift it above my head so I can see better on the ceiling.
Okay. I want you to roll a dex check for me. Roll 1d20. Oh, okay. Well, shit. Not the worst roll you could have had. But, so, the little orbs that you saw, you see a couple sets of them show up, along with the same set that you saw. And they all jump down on top of you. And they land on the slate and then proceed to try to bite your hands. And because of your wonderful lucky roll, they do 2 damage to you.
Ow.
Ow.
So it's a little scratch. Okay, so you have 13 con, so you will be down to 11 for the start of this battle.
I knew it.
Roll
It's
for
battle.
initiative.
Roll for initiative. So we're gonna be rolling d6s. Everybody
Okay.
roll 1. Oh no, Alice, help.
Oh,
Okay.
that can't be good.
Well, and I gotta roll. I'm actually gonna roll my dice out here because I have physical dice with me. Okay.
So unfortunately, like I can't show off the physical dices.
Yeah. Okay. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Okay, so Ken got a 5. Trolls got a 6. Look at you, Trolls. You're the fastest one. How does that happen? That big plate armor, and he's just like, let's go.
Let's go.
All right.
I am prepared.
So you once these creatures fall down in front of you, you seem to recognize them. They are 3 gnome looking rock creatures that are also a little bit fluffy, and they are known as mome rats. So I don't
No mess.
Yeah. Let me see if I can make a
Mome
little
rat.
totem for that. I may have to make a character. And then add it in. Boop, 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 boop.
Update to my brainstorm creation. I'm doing pretty good so far.
Yeah. I
Oops.
can do it.
Crap. How do I put myself in again?
Oh, did you move yourself again?
Probably gonna.
I can put you back
I'm
in.
using a.
There you go.
I'm using a pit crew to make the Underland version of Ash.
Nice.
I'll send it to Heather eventually when it pops up.
Okay. I'm using the sprites from Spirited Away, but don't worry about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
So there are 3 of them, and there are these fluffy little mome rats. And they seem to be attacking you, surely in defense, because you're light, and the little, entrance into their territory has scared them. So, based on initiative, there we go. Trolls will move first, and then Ken, and then Mome Wrath 5, or Mome Wrath 3, Mome Wrath 1, and then Mome Wrath 2, and then Alice will go last.
Perfect. Just like an archer.
Alright, right? I'm gonna get that last shot though, right?
Yeah,
Oh, it's okay,
I am.
Ken, don't worry about it. Trolls gets to go first anyways, so Trolls, what do you want to do?
I have moved towards the creatures.
Have you moved? Okay, you have one movement space, so you have moved 1 space up.
Yes.
So it is Ken's turn. I was gonna say there's nothing you can really do at the moment. You do technically get an action, but nothing you can really do at the moment. So. Unless you want to like dance or something. I don't know.
Apologies.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
No problem.
All right, Ken. You have a movement speed of 3, so you can move 3 spaces, and you get 1 action.
I'm gonna stab.
You gonna stab? Okay. Oh, let me put their con in here, actually. Boop. Boop. And then... boop. Okay. You're gonna stab... Okay, that is Mome Wrath 1. So, Mome Wrath 1 has a con of 15. My notes help.
Note.
Okay. And you're just gonna do a regular attack. So, what are you using for your weapon, by the way?
I'm using a scimitar because I'm a rogue.
Okay, alright.
Use dexterity based.
Alright. So your strength is 11. I forgot how I was doing the damage. Okay, let's just keep this. So you do 11 damage to Mome Wrath 1, and he is down to 1 HP. Easy. So it is now Mome Wrath 1's turn, or Mome Wrath 3's turn. Mome Wrath 3 is gonna move 1 down, and then Mome Wrath 2 is gonna move 1 down, and then Mome Wrath 3 moves 1 down, Mome Wrath 1 moves 1 down, and then Mome Wrath, or wait, you're attacking 1. So, this is 3, 2, and then 1. Okay, and 1 is gonna attack you. So, oh yeah, I forgot to make you all do accuracy rolls. You get a free pass.
Okay.
I totally forgot. But I'm gonna make Mome Wrath do an accuracy roll. Oh my god, okay. He gets nat 1, so he hits himself in the face and he's dead.
Oh, perfect. I got him.
Well,
We're off to a great.
yeet. We're gonna yeet him out of here. Okay. Alright, so he did. Alright, it's Alice's turn. So that's Momrath 1. So he did.
My turn. I'm doing it.
And I'm sending something into the D&D VC chat thingy, whatever it is that you use on mobile to switch from the screen. I'm waiting for the thingy to load because I got a concept.
Yay!
Yay!
Did it.
You did it.
There it goes.
Wait, do I need to roll?
There it
before
goes.
moving?
Hooray!
Yes,
I look.
well, you can move first. You don't need to roll unless you're actually taking an action for an accuracy.
Oh, okay.
So, you have a movement of
far-
2, so you can
two-
move 2 spaces, and you can move in any direction.
How far do spaces I gotta be to shoot both of those?
You have a range of 2, so I don't think you can shoot them at the moment.
Shoot them.
Based
That'd
off
be
your-
cool, say.
I forgot your skills for a minute.
Well, if she moves up next
Okay.
to me, she can hit number 3.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I could hit number 3.
You cannot share spaces.
No, I
So
mean,
you
like,
can't stand where
here.
he's standing. Oh, yeah. Right here where
But
he's
you can only move 2 spaces. That would be 3.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because you have to move over 1 and then up 2.
So no diagonal movements.
No diagonal.
But you said you could move in any direction, and this was
Not
just...
the diagonal like this. And then I would still have to move. That was 1, and then I have to move here, and I can't move forward. Yes. And yeah.
Okay.
Yee, like that.
Alright, well then I guess I'm just gonna get my arrows ready. I'm getting them ready.
You getting them ready. Okay, alright. Ken?
And then we go to stab.
I'm a stab.
Oh, no stab.
Alright, roll for accuracy.
An 18.
Hey, yo, let's go. Alright,
Oh,
well, that hits. So, for sure.
very sure.
Alright, and your, strength is 11, so he's gonna be down to 1 HP.
Stabs.
Stab. And that's, Momrath 2. So he's... Okay. Wait, did Trolls go?
No.
Well, I missed your turn. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well-
You can only move 1 space, by the way, though.
Yeah, so I didn't say anything because I was gonna stand here anyway. Because
Well,
I,
move
I,
your
am-
That's fun.
I was gonna protect, and since I can't move diagonal anyway, so I will be standing here.
Of course.
oh, you're just gonna wait. Okay, that's cool. Alright, so Momrath 3 is gonna move down.
Okay.
Momrath 1 is dead, and then Momrath 2 is gonna attack Ken with its little tiny little teethies. You hurt my friend. He rolled a 6, so he misses. So
Oh, well.
continue
you
on.
did this.
Alice, would you like to use
Alright,
arrows?
now he's within my range of shot. I'm gonna shoot him with my soul shot so that I can knock out his soul so I can use that soul later.
Okay. We still need to figure out how the souls are gonna work.
I use them to craft the arrows so far. That's what I said. I craft arrows out of souls, and then I can eat souls to recover my health.
Okay.
And then I can summon my familiar who can give me more souls if I'm running low.
So I would say for the arrows, you probably wouldn't need to craft more. I would just
Perfect.
assume you can just, like, craft more. because I'm not going to be able to keep track of how many arrows you're going to be able to carry. So,
I could carry infinite arrows.
Yeah, so I'm not really going to worry about that, but you can still keep the HP thing. So, like, if you steal a soul, you can use it to, like, recover 1 HP or something like that. And then if you have to collect a bunch to, like, get, you know, a lot of health back, but...
Gotcha.
And you can save the souls for later, or you can, like, use them with your action. So, I'll just make you a soul pool here.
Yeah, give me a soul pool.
Okay, you also have to roll for accuracy first.
Okay, which one do I hit for accuracy?
1d20.
D20, accurate. That's pretty accurate.
13?
I believe I
Okay.
sent the con.
Oh, did you send it? Okay, I'll have to check in a minute once we're done with this encounter.
You could have just made sure it went through.
Yeah, so your, hang on. Stats? What are stats? I'm pretty sure that automatically hits. I think you only have to hit a 9 or above. So, yee. So you get a 13, so you hit, did we decide, Okay, so the soul shot's gonna be the same amount of damage as, like, your regular strength, right? But you just collect the extra soul. Okay.
I collect the extra soul, yes.
Okay, so... So he would be down to 6 since you have 6 strength. And you get 1 soul. And then, so how are we gonna do... Let's see. So your wisdom is 9. That's gonna be your mana pool. So, does 3 mana sound fair for that skill? So like you can use that 3 times, or 3 spirit points, I guess, for you, since it's not technically magic. But so you would be down to 6 points for the moment. So you can only use that twice more. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. So, Momrath 2. But where are notes? Oh, okay. Or is that's Momrath 3. Momrath 3 is down to 6 HP. Okay. Alright, so back to trolls.
We almost got him, trolls. Get him.
I stabbed the thingy with
Okay,
mice.
roll for accuracy.
Stab him. Get him.
Oh, heck yeah, let's go.
Oh,
Alright, that
really
definitely
good.
hits. So you do way more damage than you need to kill this tiny little Momrath, and he...
Yes, we killed it.
Total victory.
And Ken, it's your turn.
Annihilation.
I do the stabbings again.
I do the
More
stab. Okay,
stabbing.
roll for accuracy.
Nope, not today.
Roll for accuracy.
That's a 2. That's a no.
Oh no!
That's pretty
Okay.
not good.
So, I'm basically gonna do, like, if you roll a nat 20, you get a really, really nice perk, right? But if you roll a nat 1, you're gonna get something bad happen to you. But anything in between, I'm gonna kind of give you a little bit of leniency. But, so, like, I'm not gonna, like, make something really terrible happen if you get a 2. But, basically, you just don't hit, so. Alright, Momrath. So, did you kill 2 or 3? You killed 3. Okay, so that's Momrath 2. How the frick is Momrath 2 still alive? Okay, he's gonna
Yes,
try to
but
bite
it's
Ken. So we're gonna roll again.
No, not Ken.
Oh, wait.
Don't let it bite you. You don't know where it's been.
You don't know
Yeah,
where it's
you don't know where
been.
that thing's been in this dark.
You don't know where it's
cave.
been.
Oh, he rolls an 18, so he definitely hits you this time.
Fuck.
Finally, he gets his little pincer teeth out, and he goes num 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 on the side of your leg, and he does 4 damage.
Oh my gosh, so powerful.
Num 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 num. So you are down to. Why are my stats so terrible right now? Okay. So you're down to 7. Wait. Yes. 7 HP. Okay. Okay. So it is his turn. Amaratu's dead. Alice!
Alice is me!
Okay. Move your moves.
Well, I gotta get into range. Alright, 1, 2, I'm over here now. I'm ready up some
So
more
close.
arrows. So close, yet so far.
Alright, trolls.
We gotta get over there, trolls.
Alright.
And
Ken,
I
you wanna try to
just
stab again?
look-
15.
Oh, nice. Okay, that definitely hits. Alright.
Alright, you
With
did
its
it. We
little
believed in you.
tiny, with its little tiny last cry, this last Moamrath goes, "Wee!" And it gets sucked into the oblivion. It did.
We did it, everybody. We killed these small little.
Poor little
Moamrats.
Moamrats.
They had it coming. They
Poor
were creepy.
guys. Okay.
Nicely
Jump down
done,
and see
creature.
what I mean.
You defeated these pests.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Okay. So I did not set experience for these guys. Basically, your experience pool, I'm gonna do like you all get 100 experience, you all get a level up, just to make it easy. And these guys each are worth 10 XP. So for killing 3 of them, you each get 30 EXP.
Perfect. Delicious XP.
Yes, you're right.
And you got a
Let's
soul,
find more.
Alice.
I got a
Let's-
soul.
let's
Which
find
we're
more
gonna do
small
1
innocent
soul
creatures.
equals 1 HP. Does that sound fair to you? Like
Yeah, that
heals?
sounds fair.
Okay.
Heals 1 HP. Can I change out the craft arrows for healing party members with a soul, possibly? Is that a possible thing that I could do? Since you said I can already craft arrows, I shouldn't have to waste my passive on that, right? Right? Right?
Right.
Hold on. Did
Ah,
I write down
pop
your
my
passive
shoulder.
skills? I should have. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yee.
Ow.
Okay. Not the craft arrows then. Okay. You could.
Because right now we don't have anybody that can heal other people, but I could heal myself.
That's true.
And I have a plethora of souls on hand. I could just.
But
force these
you're
into
also a
the-
daemon, and these other guys aren't, so I don't know if that would work to heal them. Correct.
You're right. How about a 50-50 chance that they won't get a weird status ailment and also heal them?
You're right.
So you get a chance of healing, or
Okay.
you get a chance of like
That's
poison
fair.
or something.
This is also a passive skill, though, that we're changing. I think, though. So.
Yes. Passive.
Okay. So it's not an action skill. Okay. So. What would. So you would be crafting. Well, you wouldn't be crafting. You would-
Offering a soul, right?
Offering, soul offering? Does that
Yes.
sound- okay.
Soul offering. I'm changing it in the pin message as well. Soul
Okay.
offering. I'll say 50-50 chance of healing or status ailment.
So how much would that heal, though?
I think it would be the same as mine. That way it's fair.
Okay.
1 health.
So, like, you could use however many souls you have stocked up to heal somebody if you wanted to.
Exactly.
We can also... Okay. Yeah. So I think it... since you're using your souls, I think it should, like, automatically heal them. But it also has a 50-50% chance of giving them a status ailment, too.
Perfect.
If that works. Okay. So, So that way you at least get a buff out of using your souls, at least, but it may also give them something that they don't want. So there's
Exactly.
the negative there. And I would probably make you roll on that too. So
Sounds
we
good.
haven't done status ailments yet, but if we do have status ailments, I'm gonna make you all roll a d4. If it's a, let's see, if it's a 3 or 4, then you pass the status ailment. If it's a 1 or a 2, then you do not pass. So
Not
lower
passable.
half don't pass, higher half you do pass. So like meaning you won't get the status ailment. If you get a 1 or a 2, then you will.
Perfect.
So it literally is a 50-50 chance at that stage. So
50-50. Does it fully heal them or just like a little bit heal them?
well, I think what you were saying is like depending on how many souls you have, right? So like
Yes, exactly.
if you have like 30 souls, you can use all those 30 souls to heal your friend if you want to.
Perfect.
But
One-
they might also get a status ailment. But those souls will be drained up after you use them. So
yes, absolutely.
it all is working. See? We're working with
Perfect.
your kit. Look at that. Look
Working
at that.
with my kid.
Okay. Alright, so you defeat the Momraths, and you don't hear any skittering anymore. It sounds empty. You think that the Momraths and anything around you are pretty much, gone for the moment. You feel like you are safe. And, Ken has the stone slate at the moment, and you are left with the empty room. So far, all you can see is that there is the path that you came from, and then to the left, you see another passageway going a little bit further into the cavern. But you will obviously have to get closer to see what's in there. So, do you want to go back and go through the other passageways in the slate room, or do you want to venture into the new passageway?
There's nothing else in this room besides us and the last remnants of
The remnants of the Momraths. You just see a little black furs just covering the ground. Poor Momraths. They were just trying to be to chill and vibe.
You
Yeah,
foul
poor little guys.
creatures, indeed.
Yeah, there's nothing else in here other than that and the cave wolves that you have been very used to at this point. So,
I want to continue.
and for reference, Ken is the one now carrying the stone slate, so if you want to switch off the stone slate, that is up to you all.
I'm not touching that thing.
Alice is like, fuck no, I don't want that.
Fuck no, that could be cursed. I deal with curses
Right.
stuff.
Start yelling in the background. Put that back.
Put that thing back where it came from. Or so help me.
So help
Yeah.
me! So help me!
So Ken, do you want to keep holding it, or do you want to like put it in your bag, or like?
I'm gonna put it in the bag.
Okay, put it in the
Yeah.
bag. It still gives off the same amount of light. You can still see about
Perfect.
the same amount as what you usually do. All right. So do you all want to investigate the new path, or do you want to go back?
I want to investigate new path.
Okay. What do you think, Trolls and Alice?
Well, time to go investigate. Lead the way.
You're right. You never know where the exit could be. You're right. So,
Right.
you guys venture into the left. You're in the, I think this is the edge of the screen. Yeah. You want to stop in the passageway and look in, or do you want to just go right into the room?
Yes. Stop at the passageway.
Okay, so you're going to the little passageway and you look in. Ken's first, so he has the slate. So you can see about halfway into the room. It's about the same as all the others. This big circular room of cave walls, and can't see what's on the other side, but you do see some sort of object just past where the light source hits, but you can't quite make out what it is.
Do I hear anything in here?
It's dead silent. You don't hear anything.
I step step into the room.
Okay. Do you guys want to follow, or do you want to let him go first?
You go first.
Okay.
Check it out.
Y'all are no.
Character sheet has
Now have
been
trust
made.
issues because of the
You
mome
did it,
rats.
Ash. Oh,
You did.
absolutely. You never know what could be lurking
Ken's the one
around
that
in
got
darkness.
bit. You all didn't even get bit.
Yeah, but that's
True.
besides the point. He's like super
He's the
strong.
adventurous one. All right. So.
Yeah, he's like strong.
Oh,
than
Trolls
me or
is gonna
whatever.
follow him. Trolls is gonna
Yeah,
follow him.
of course. I need to protect him as well.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna protect the creature now? Oh, whoa.
Yes,
I
sure.
will permit
Oh, wow.
this.
So,
As
like,
long
the
as you're
creature
in-
helped you, you're gonna help the creature back, right? Is this a mutually
course.
exclusive thing? Okay, cool. Alright. Character development. See, we love it.
yes.
We
The
love to
creature
see
is
it.
beautiful.
Still known as
We love it here.
Okay, I'm still known as creature, though. Hey, he's working with you, and he's trying to protect you. That's a plus, okay?
You know what? I'll
The
take it.
nicknames
Okay.
can come later. Okay. Alright, so Ken and Trolls walk into the first part of the room, and Alice is kind of hovering in the passageway, waiting to
Yeah,
see
I'm
what they
hovering.
say. So Ken goes in just far enough to where he can see what is a treasure chest. Yay!
Hold on, I'm coming. I just said treasure.
It's a little tiny, just wooden box. It looks like it's seen some wear and tear, but it still looks completely intact, and it is completely closed. There's no lock on it or anything. It's just closed.
Okay. So
You wanna go open it?
I'm gonna hold up. After getting assaulted from the ceiling.
I trusted you.
Assaulted.
Help. It could be a mimic. You're right. It could be.
I'm like,
You never
pull
know.
out my dagger and I lightly tap the box.
You lightly tap the box. Okay. Do you like shake it or just tap it?
No, I literally just take the tip of the blade and tap the box.
Just a tiny tap. You don't hear anything.
Okay.
And there's no
Sounds
movement.
legit.
I don't think it's alive.
Sounds legit. I'm shouting from the back.
Sounds legit.
Reach into my bag.
Okay.
Lockpick tools.
It's open. It's not locked.
Oh, thank goodness it's open.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no lock on it or anything. It's just a empty box.
I
Well,
push.
I mean,
open
it's
the
just a wooden box, not empty box.
lid. Like,
It could be empty. I don't know. You haven't opened it yet.
I check the edges for trap mechanisms.
Oh my god.
Do I
Okay.
need to roll for this?
No, you don't need to roll for this.
Okay.
No, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. There's no traps or anything. It's just a box.
Okay, I push the lid.
Beware of bombs.
He's like investigating this box like a freaking special forces bomb diffuser. Like,
Yeah.
Trust her.
if I press the red button, it could explode.
Well, if you end up taking damage, I've got souls that I could give you.
You have one soul, Alice.
Well, one soul.
Okay.
Okay,
It is a soul.
I'm gonna open the treasure chest.
You're gonna open it. Okay, so he opens it. Inside, you find a small clover herb, which will heal about 1/3 of your HP. So
That's pretty nice.
that will be added to Ken's inventory. Now you can trade items, but you
I
have
might.
to. That will cost an action in battle, and you will have to tell me, like, if you're out of battle, like adventuring around, you will have to tell me if you switch items around. Okay, that way I know.
Okay.
So, but Ken is now the lovely owner of one small clover herb. There you go. Alright. So, now it's just an empty box, which I guess you could take with you if you want, but it seems a little, like, broken down and, like, it's not going to be much use, but
there
nothing
anything
else in there. The room is completely empty as far as you can tell. You don't hear any skittering, you don't hear any noises. It's just an empty cave room with an empty box. And there's no other passageways leading, except for the one that Alice is currently in.
Oh, perfect. I'm already halfway out of here.
Okay.
But now you're in
see
front.
anything else I'll see anything else in here. Back the way we came.
Alright, back the way
Okay.
we came.
So you guys are gonna
back
venture
it up.
back into the room where you fought the Momras.
Back it up.
Back it up, way up.
Back it
All
up.
right. So the only other passageway is back where you came before, which is the room where you found the slate. Do you want to go back to the slate room?
Well, time to back
Okay.
it up.
Go back
So
to the
now,
center.
yeah, back at the slate room. Okay, man, what a lovely room, right? You just keep coming back. It's so good.
It's so good here.
So all you see is just the pedestal. Nothing seems to have changed. You still have the slate. It's still glowing. By some miraculous reason, we don't know why. So you have path in front of you, and then you have a path to the northeast. Not northwest, northeast.
Northeast. It's an east.
We shall travel northeast.
You want to go northeast? Okay. All right. You're right. All right. So you guys are gonna go northeast. Do you want to wait in the hallway, or do you want to go right in?
I'll wait in the hallway again.
Do I hear any noises as I'm approaching the entrance?
You don't hear anything. It's empty.
I step inside the room.
I mean, your ears are empty. There's no sound. Not that the room is empty.
Ears are empty.
Your ears are empty. Yes.
Brain
I'm sorry, that's
Brain
funny.
empty. Okay, so you walk into the. You want to walk into
No
the
thing,
room, right?
only vibe.
Yes.
Alice is in the passageway. Trolls, do you want to follow him into the room? Or do you want to protect Alice? Okay, he's following him into the room. Alice, fuck you. We're going in the room.
Yeah, safe out here in the hallway.
All right.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck, guys. See you later. Okay, so we're going into the room. You see, once again, you see about halfway, and then the other half is darkness. Right at the edge of your light, you see another treasure chest. The box looks about the same as the other one. It looks a little worn down, but it still looks pretty well intact, and it is also not locked. Do you want to investigate?
I will go up to the chest and investigate.
Okay. So Ken's
I
gonna go
will
up to the
follow. I will follow to look at the creature investigating what seems to be a very innocent box.
chest. A very innocent box.
Very
When it's not an actual innocent, not as innocent as you'd think.
You don't know that. You don't. It's
Oh,
a
I should
perfectly
know because I
normal
made that-
box. What do you mean?
I made that mistake before. And that
What?
cost
All
me
my
my
treasure
life.
chests are nice treasure chests. How dare you insult me? I'm just kidding. You never know. You really never know. That's the thing about D&D. You really never know. And Ken's sitting at like
I was
7 HP, so
He'll be
I was gonna say,
alright.
I ain't insulting.
Alice
I
over
know
here,
from
he'll be alright.
experience.
It's fine. Whatever.
It's
It's
like,
fine.
Yeah,
okay,
says the
okay,
one
so
with
let's
12
just-
HP.
Oh, no,
And the
I'm
soul.
gonna
Okay.
make a little D&D joke right now. So, group of adventurers walk in, weapons drawn. Bartenders asking us like, "Why do you have your weapons drawn?" The leader of the party says, "Mimics."
Mimics, right?
The bartender laughs. The party laughs. The table that we're gonna sit at laughs.
Ah!
No, it could have eaten us this whole time.
Oh, no.
Help.
No, there was, no,
As they
there was
said,
gonna be a joke
mimics.
room.
Yes.
There was a joke room that
Indeed.
my whole DM was gonna do. It's just like, so you step into a room. The room is mimics. The chairs are mimics. The
Oh,
table
gosh.
is mimics. Everything's
that's-
a mimic.
That's terrifying. That's terrifying to think about.
Yes, it is. So
Right.
Everything
Yeah,
being a
no.
mimic.
literally, the floor,
Yep.
the walls, the ceiling, everything is a mimic.
It is
It's
pretty
just like,
terrifying.
Okay.
Okay. You want to open the chest? You want to shake the chest? You want to kick it? What do you want to do?
I will.
I'll shout at
I will.
You'll shout at it.
Why would you want to kick the chest?
I don't know. I'm just throwing out options.
Well,
Lightly-
instead
You
of
can
Wait,
literally
what?
do whatever you want with the chest. It's just
I'm gonna,
you might have some sort of punishment afterwards, but it's up to you.
You're not wrong.
I never said it
tap
was
the-
gonna be a good option.
Lightly tap the chest with my
as he
chest.
taps the chest, I kick the chest
What?
lightly.
Kick the chest
I
where?
just,
Kick the.
I'm not
Well,
kicking the lid. I'm kicking the bottom of the chest. Or tapping the bottom of the chest. Where are you
Wait.
kicking it?
No, Troll said he was gonna kick it, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
You want to kick it?
Are you kicking?
100% sure?
yeah, 100%
absolutely-
sure.
Alright.
100% sure.
That's concerning me.
Alright,
Oh, We never did
Let's see,
say
let's see.
the White Knight was the smartest of the bunch.
I don't know exactly what roll to do for this.
I think
I guess
have
that would
put
be a
two
strength check to see
in-
how strongly you kick the box.
Yes.
No,
Okay, so
D20, I guess. Yes,
what?
a D20.
Yeah, 1d20 to see how strongly you kick the box. Oh my god. Okay. You kick that box so hard that it flies across the room and breaks into a million pieces on the other cave wall, ruining what is
Oh.
inside, which was a small heart potion. You break it in half.
It's fine. I got
Holy
it.
I
Yeah.
slowly look at the creature, nods my head, and says, "Well, at least it wasn't a mimic."
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, I lied. The clover herb is actually a 1/3 mana / spirit point heal, not a health. The heart potion is the
Well,
health.
there you go, everybody. Don't need a second one of those because I got the healing over here.
Yeah, right. You just see a pile of glass on the other side of the room, just like scattered everywhere, and some red liquid just flowing out. Yeah, so there is another passageway to the right, or you could
Yeah.
go back the way you came and go through the main passageway.
I
You going in
immediately
front?
turn and head right.
Oh, you're going right. Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right.
You might want to move over.
You're gonna go right, like into
I'm
the
gonna go
room?
right. Yep, just going straight into it.
Okay, we're gonna have to move you over a little bit.
Right this way.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, and then Trolls, you're gonna follow him. There you go. Alice, you
Well,
wanna go
I look at.
behind
the
him? You
queen
wanna
and
stay in the
princess.
passageway? What do you wanna do?
Oh, come over.
Oh, you're coming with him? Okay, we're going to the right. So you wanna stand in front of him?
No.
Okay. Okay.
No.
All right. I'm just
definitely
being
not
sure
that.
where everybody's placements are. It's
Where's
important.
the direction that we starting in? I'm behind somebody.
Okay, we're going towards the right. I had to move everybody over so we had space on the board.
Okay, then this is the.
Yeah. Okay,
This way.
so Ken just walks right into the room. Trolls is like right behind him, and Alice is right behind him. So are you guys like all in the room? Have you all gone into the room officially?
No,
Yes.
this time yeah.
Okay, Alice is in the room too.
I'll
okay.
Be in the room.
So you all go into the room. I forgot to write down experience points. Okay. So y'all go into the room.
Placeholders.
You don't hear anything just yet, but you also don't see anything. So, and there's nothing that you can see from where you're standing. But you can also only see like half the room. So,
I continue moving forward.
okay. So you're gonna go
Like about-
about halfway?
I'll go half the distance to the halfway.
Okay. You guys gonna follow?
I stop and put my hand out so Alice can't move forward.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
What a gentleman.
Right?
Very gentleman.
You go first, my dear lady. Alright, so is Alice gonna go in front of you? Are you gonna go in front of him?
No, I meant like I'm putting my
Oh,
hands.
he's
so-
putting me hand out so that I don't
so
go
she
because it's keeping
doesn't
me
pass
safe.
because
Oh,
I'm
okay.
Waiting
he's like
to see what
holding her
happens.
back, like wait to see. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I thought you were like gesturing her on, like go on,
Oh,
madam.
No.
Like damn. Okay. All right. So you're just waiting back.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so you don't see anything. But as you start to traverse the middle of the cavern, or the room, your echoing of your footsteps seems to have made a little bit of noise on the ceiling, and you start hearing again.
Skitters.
Skitter, 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 skitter.
Oh, great, not that again.
I'm going to take a step back and then repeat what happened in the first cave.
You're gonna slide the tablet against the wall again?
No. I am going to lift it up.
Oh, you're gonna lift it up. Okay. So you lift it up, and over your head, I would imagine, so you can see the ceiling. Okay. You lift it up over your head, and once again you see another set of little white orbs on the ceiling, and you see another set to the left, and then another set to the right. And they seem to be like squinting their eyes, almost as if the light bothers them, and you can hear them kind of screeching, like almost like a hiss. But they haven't attacked you yet. They're just hissing.
I lower the slate back down.
Okay, you lower the slate back down. They seem to stop hissing for the moment. But you can still kind of hear a little skitter scatter as they're kind of scattering across the ceiling.
Okay, I guess I'm going to continue. I turn to the two behind me. It's just like, we have more little black things. on
More
the
little
ceiling.
friends. So do you guys want to move forward into the room, like to the other side? Or do you want to go back the way you came?
I literally just stand here looking at the two of them. It's just like, are you two joining me in this room?
I guess if we have to. Go first, trolls.
Oops, wrong one. There we go.
Alright, we're in the room more.
Alright, you go back into the room. You can still hear the little skitter, 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 skitter. How far do you want to go back into the room?
Well, I'm going to make my way to the halfway point of the room.
Gonna go back to the halfway point. The light seems to keep it's still going like the same amount of light. But the light seems to aggravate the Momraths still, and they start hissing again.
Well, obviously these things hate light. Do I see them skittering about me?
You put the slate down, right? So, or do you still have it over your head?
No, I brought it back down to waist level.
Okay.
Always level.
Okay, so, you can't really see them because they're so dark. You can kind of see their little eyes a little bit if you look up, but it's very, very hard. You can still hear them skittering a little bit, but they haven't, like, approached you or anything.
Okay, well, I guess I'm going to continue forward through the room to see what's on the other side.
Okay. I want you to roll another dex check then.
14.
Okay, fair enough. So with your nimbleness, the Momraths all decide to jump down. They give one last and then they jump down from the ceiling, and with your nimbleness, you are able to maneuver over around them before they jump and proceed to bite your finger again. So they fall down on the ground, and then they proceed to want to attack you once more. So there are 3 of them again. I'm gonna say they're probably all in the same spot-ish. So each have the same amount of HP.
Not them again.
Not them again. Alice is like, God dang it, why'd you have to wake them up? What the heck?
What the heck?
Okay. Alright. We haven't rolled. Hold down. Okay. So we're gonna have to roll for initiative. So roll a d6.
Okay. These
Oof.
6. Fuck! Why does this keep happening to me?
That's a 1.
And I'm gonna let the lady GM know that the character sheet for me is present.
Hey, let's go.
You want me to reroll?
So I'm pretty much ready. I should actually grab my dice. Fuck.
Well, we'll probably be ending somewhat soon.
Yes.
But like you definitely probably can join in like at the beginning of next session. If that sounds good to you. But I'll definitely get your character sheet like written down, and then
I know I haven't done anything for like stats quite yet, but that's probably the
you're
only
fine.
thing I haven't done yet.
Okay.
But at least the basic information and the appearance is ready.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Oh. Trolls got
I
a
spilled
6.
dice
Oh my
everywhere.
god, Trolls! You with your big rolls over
I know. I just.
And he's the slowest, supposed to be the slowest out of all of you. What the
I'm
heck?
apparently the slowest today.
Right? Okay.
Maybe the
So-
fall messed me up real bad.
Alright, Trolls goes first.
Maybe my character is just eager to fight.
I guess. Sure.
You're-
He's
you're
eager
probably-
to protect his lady, right?
You're probably right about that one.
Okay.
Forgive me if you hear rattling. I'm trying to fix my dice box. There
You're
we go.
good. Alright, so Trolls goes first. Alice, are you still in the... Did you walk into the room with them?
I walk into the room. I guess I'm not there yet. Hold on, let me walk into the room. I am now in the room.
Okay. I wanted to be sure that's where you wanted to be when we started this encounter. Alright, so... Alright, so Trolls goes first. He can walk 1 space. Okay. And then... It is... Momrath 3, which I'm gonna say is the bottom one. He's gonna go... Me. And lightly hiss in your direction. And then it's gonna be... Right? Then it's gonna be Momrath 2. He's gonna move up 1. He's just gonna skitter. 1, 2, 3. And then it's Ken's turn.
Hold on.
Hello again.
These are not the same ones. How dare you?
They all look
Look.
the same.
I roll an 18 to stab.
I just need to stab.
I just need to
Excuse
stab.
me.
Oh,
Can
there it
I
is.
stab? Okay, so this is Momrath 2. So go ahead and roll for accuracy.
I did. Roll an 18.
Oh, did you? Okay, 18.
I'm in the
cool.
roll
All right, so you
thing.
do
Oh, I just
11
clicked
damage.
one.
So he's down to. Wait, that's the wrong one. He's down to 1. That's Momrath 2, right? So.
See.
Yee, okay. Boop. Alright. So you're down to 1. Alright. It is Alice's turn.
Alright, I'm
She gets
out.
to move too.
Okay. 1 and 2. Ready my arrows.
Okay. And then Momrath 1 is gonna slowly skitter over this way. Alright. Trolls.
Yes, I have a question.
Yes. is. What is your question?
I
Oh, tea
would
time.
want to
forgot about tea
know
Oh.
how if my skill Prime Defense swooping it makes me move further than 1 block.
Let's check your stuff. Where is it?
You want to
It's-
change it? Oh, you want to see if you can swoop in a couple
No,
spaces
no,
away?
I'm just asking if it still is only 1 block that I can move, or it is 2, because like if it's someone who is like in front of me, and the person is fighting in front of him, then it needs to be like 2 spots that I move to actually take the blow for him.
Right, because you'd need to stand in front of him.
Yeah, so that's why I'm asking.
I would say, like, you can swoop in to any adjacent ally, so, like, anyone within 1 space of you, and then you would just, like, switch places with them, I guess? Does that make sense?
So if I stand here, I basically switch places with him.
With Ken, yeah. That's how it would
Okay.
work. I think.
Gotcha.
I feel like that would make the most sense.
Yeah,
If he's, like, in 1 adjacent space next to you, then you can do
Gotcha.
that.
I move 1 space then.
Okay. Alright. Then Momrath 3 is gonna move up here. And then Momrath 2 is gonna try to bite Ken again.
Oh no, watch out!
He's readying his little teethers.
He is so cute.
And he's dumb as fuck, and he rolled a 1, so he hits himself for,
Get wrecked!
this is 2. He hits himself and he kills himself.
Well, get wrecked!
Well,
Freaking
wait, so
moan
2.
wrath.
Yeah, he did.
It's hard to take these creatures
Okay, so
seriously.
Momro 2 is dead. Okay.
Quick question.
Yes.
I'm on roll 20, so when you're on the Underland homebrew thingy, do you just click launch game or something?
Yeah, launch game.
Yes.
And then you can see what we're seeing on the thing. Yeah. And then it is Ken's
I just
turn.
didn't know because I wasn't seeing anything. I was just listening.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I didn't share my screen in the voice call, so because all the players are in the actual roll 20, so
Move up to
Oh,
the
it's
first
mine. I
one
just didn't
and
know.
go
Because I'm a
attack it.
ding ding.
you gonna stab?
Ooh, stabby stab.
Oh, a nat 20.
Oh, ayo, let's go. Alright,
Yeah.
well, you normally, like, are gonna kill it automatically almost anyway, so obviously you freaking annihilate this, this Momrath, and you can proceed to do so however you want, if you want to do, like, a special skill or whatever. I don't know.
I do a special flourish, and as I don't know if they have heads, I eviscerate the mole wrath. I just make a shower of the black fur that falls from it.
Okay, and it just, like, the fur just, like, scatters around you and, like, a freaking...
Little whirlwind.
Yeah, whirlwind. Alright, he did AF. Okay, get him out of here. Okay, he did. Okay.
The screen's hard to see.
That is Momrath 1. So that's Ken's turn, and then Alice.
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Moving forward.
You're so close.
I'm so close.
So close. Look at it. Look, it's so close. Okay. Alright, so normally it'd be Momrath 1, but he did, so back to trolls. Maybe we can get you an armor that makes you move a little faster, buddy.
Yep.
Okay, so Momrath 3 over here is gonna move closer. He's gonna rattle his little teeth at you. Nom, 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 nom.
No. You're within fire range.
He's like, buddy, I don't know if you want to do that. Okay. And now it is Ken's turn again.
hello.
Hello.
Are you
He
ready
slid
to
in
win?
so fast.
Hello.
He was like sliding into home base right there,
Nope.
like, hello.
Nope, it's not happening.
Oh, a 3.
Okay, well, okay. So you go to slice your scimitar, and your hand gets sweaty, and so you just kind of lose grip on it. You don't drop it, but you just like fumble a little bit, and then you lose your turn. Alice,
Alright, time for another soul shot. Let's
gonna
go.
do another one. Okay, so you're gonna be down to 3 SP.
Perfect. 3 SP.
So you can do it one more time. If
Perfect.
you hit. So go ahead and roll your accuracy.
D20, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Woo!
Hey yo! Let's go.
Let's go.
That's a good roll.
That's a good one.
Alright, so you hit and you steal 1 soul, so you're now up to 2.
Perfect.
And you do 6 damage to the Momrath. He is now down to 6.
Ha
Haha,
Victory.
sucker! Okay,
Oh.
and okay. Let's see. I don't think Momrath.
Me just trying to check out Roll20. Scrap on this phone.
Okay, wait. Did Momrath 3 attack this round? Hold up.
No.
I think he just
He
moved, right?
He went.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay, so it's down to it's Troll's turn now. You gonna hit him?
You
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
punch him?
Oh yeah.
Well, maybe not.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
I would say that would be a miss. You need to hit a 10 or higher. So,
Shoot dang.
so you almost what do you fight with? A sword?
Yeah, I got the sword and shield, the typical.
Okay, the sword and shield. Gotcha. So you go to slice him with your sword, but you just like slightly like miss your swing, and it just kind of the blade just kind of skitters on the ground, and the Momrath just kind of like dodges slightly to the right, and then just kind of goes me at you. Okay, and it is the Momrath's turn. He did not like that you tried to slice him in half, so he is going to try to take a bite out of Trolls.
Come at me, bro. Come at me.
I'm at me, bro.
What you got?
All right. He misses with a 7, so he tries to gnaw on your armored foot, but you kind of kick him out of the way, and and he just kind of backs off. Okay. And now it's Ken's turn.
We'll just do normal attack.
Just a regular attack. Okay.
The actual roll.
And that's a horrible miss.
Computer-wise, is just
Well,
but
it's okay. At the beginning of our first session, when I was that ranger character, we could not hit anybody in our first encounter, and it was literally a bar fight with a bunch of drunks, and we missed every single one. Like, it was probably like 10 attacks in a row that we missed. I don't think we ever hit them. The barkeep had to get between us and was like, all right, guys, you guys. Anyways, all right, so you go, you raise your scimitar, and then you sneeze, and then you lose your grip on your weapon, and then you wipe your nose, and then you try to like get yourself back together, and then the Momrath kind of skitters a little bit out of your direction and just kind of hisses again. Okay. All right, Alice.
Alright. Time for my last one. Does my other skills also take 3? Like the soul shock one and the off with their head one?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
That's a good question. So I definitely think off with their heads should be a bit more.
Yes,
I would
'cause
think
it's a
like
triangle.
6 SP for that one.
Okay, 6.
In the Soul Shock, it depends on if that attack is gonna do damage along with a status effect or not.
Yes.
Because if it's just gonna cause a status effect, then I would think 3. But if it's gonna do damage and a status effect, then I would think more of like 4 or 5-ish.
Yes, that one. The 4 or 5-ish.
Okay, you want it to
damage
do damage too? Okay.
Yes.
So, let's say 4.
Okay, 4. Alright, it's time for another soul shot. Let's go.
Alright, so you're gonna do Soul Shock. Oh wait, you actually don't have enough SP for
soul
that.
shot. The other one.
So, okay, yeah.
I'm gonna knock another soul out. I have plenty of them in there. I'm taking another one.
Okay, so you're gonna roll another one. Roll
I
for
probably left.
accuracy.
Try something.
Hiya! Fuck!
Well, alright, so, we do have to decide on this. If you miss a spell, if you miss a spell, do you save your mana or not? Do we want to decide on that?
Let's save the mana. That's expensive.
That's expensive. When I did my homebrew campaign, we did like, we rolled a d4 for it, and if you got like a 4 or a 3 or a 4, then you saved your mana. If you got a 1 or a 2, then you did not save your mana.
Alright, let's do it.
You want to do that, or do you want to just save it regardless? It's totally up to you.
Hiya! Well, I lost it anyway.
Well, okay.
Shoot,
That's a way you can use the dice more, and it's like fair, because it's like if you cast a spell, it's like, do you use your energy or do you not use your energy? You know?
Yes.
It's hard to say. So you're down to 0 mana, and you still have 2 souls.
Well, at least I can do regular attacks next time. You're right.
So, alright. So it is back to trolls again.
Get him, trolls. I'm out of mana.
Oh, well.
Aye.
Stab him?
You murdered it.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Oh, did you get a roll 20? Jesus Christ. Alright,
Oh!
so he is definitely murdered. Do you want to do a special flurry attack with your crit there?
Yeah, why not? I'm gonna basically take my shield and just smash it down on him.
Oh my
okay.
Lord.
So you smash your shield down on him until he literally becomes nothing but rock dust. And then he just kind of flurries into the wind. Bye, buddy.
Get wrecked, sir.
Okay. So, again, you all get 30 more experience, so you're up to 60 experience each now.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. So... one more battle and you'll almost be level 1!
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, they're all... Get him out of here. What the heck? Okay. I need a whole separate notebook for encounters, apparently. So I can do, like, what enemy goes where. Okay. So, you are in this... You don't hear any more skittering inside of this, place. However... you do kind of see a little slit in the wall, almost like you could reach your hand in on the other side, but you don't see or hear anything coming from it.
Can I angle the slate so I can see inside it?
Fair enough. Are you, so have you, like, walked towards the other side to that wall now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're, like, at the slit. It's just this tiny little crevice in the wall. So you raise up the slate to kind of see in there. You kind of see what looks like a little, like, glimmer, almost like you were reflecting something light on glass, but you can't really see exactly because the slit's so tiny. But you might be able to reach your hand in there. It might just be big enough to reach your hand in there. To
Okay. I will take my arm and reach into the hole to reach
Okay,
whatever's back.
I want you to roll a dex check for that.
That's it.
Okay, that's not bad. Alright. So you go to reach in there, and it kind of feels like there's like a sharp rock, like, jutting into your wrist, but it doesn't quite cut your wrist. So you reach your hand in there and you grab a hold of what feels like glass. Something glass and circular. You pull it out, and you find yourself a heart potion. Yay!
Ooh, heart potion.
So that's a third of your health points healed if you use it. So you could have had 2, but somebody decided to kick the chest against the wall, so
That was worth it.
well,
I had to make sure it wasn't a mimic.
I missed a little bit because my phone is being dumb.
okay,
It's no
that's
I got
problem.
okay.
Booted it off or whatever.
We just finished fighting some more moon rats.
We killed them.
We killed them all. Alright, and Ken, as the broke should, is now harboring all the items. So alright, so we're he's got all the loot, you guys, so you better be nice to him. So
Nice.
you don't see anything else in this room.
What I'm trying to-
It seems pretty empty. It seems just like a regular cavern. No more skittering. There's nothing shiny. No like big old holes in the wall or anything. And there's no other pathways that you can see other than the one that you came from.
I guess go back to the main room.
Yes.
All right. Well, you have to pass through the treasure room first. The one where, you know, there's still a heart potion bleeding into the floor. On the other side of the wall. So you go back to that room, and you don't see anything out of the ordinary except for the little, you know, broken shards of glass and whatever is left of the remnants of wood from the chest. Everything else looks the same, and you don't hear anything. So do you want to go back to the main room with the pedestal?
Yep, main room with the pedestal.
Okay, you want to go back to the main room with the pedestal. So you see only one path left. The path going, yeah, I'll move you guys over. Only the path going north. Oh, you guys can move however you want. I'm just, like, kind of moving everybody down a little bit. You're back in the main room with the pedestal where the slate was, which Ken now has. And there's one pathway left that you haven't gone through, and it's the pathway up forward. So do you want to go through that pathway? You cannot see, it just looks like a super long pathway. You can't see, like, if there's a room from the vicinity of where you are right now. It just looks like just a stone pathway.
Alon Z.
Hello, Z.
Alright, so you guys
Alone Z.
Move
So,
towards the.
move
the
forward
last
through the
one,
pathway. Okay, so you go through the pathway for a while. I won't make you keep moving your characters, but you start traveling through the pathway. You don't seem to hear or like notice anything. It just a long pathway. Thankfully, not as long as the hole that you fell through at the beginning, but you still feel like you're walking for a while, and you wonder if there's ever gonna be a way out of this pathway, or if you're just gonna keep wandering around for a while. Okay. So I assume you all want to keep going.
Yep.
So as you keep going through the pathway, you start to hear a whisper coming towards the further up into the pathway. You can't quite make out what it says yet. But you start to hear it. It sounds like a woman's voice.
Oh, I see.
I draw my sword.
Oh my god.
Well, that's sexist.
Oh my god. That's
That is-
violent.
Well,
Listen here.
he's a knight. He's not a
That's what you
guard.
said.
I'm just
Is that
being
just what you said?
careful.
Heather? It was also kind of
Okay.
violent.
Never hurts to be prepared, I guess. Do you all want to ready your weapons? Do you want to...
I'm not ready my weapons. I'm just gonna continue.
Okay, well, Charles is gonna raise his sword, but I guess the rest of you are just kind of
Not
chills.
raise it, just
Ready
walk.
it? Okay, you have it out.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying? Okay, so you have it out, but you're not, like, raising it like you're about to stab somebody. It's just, like, ready. Okay.
Just ready. As a backup plan.
Alright, as a backup plan. Alright, so you guys continue to walk forward, down the path,
Wait.
and...
Trolley.
Oh, you're drawing again?
I accidentally
Help.
drew. I meant to click.
And the whispering voice seems to be at the same level, so like as you get closer, it starts to get louder. Like the person is not like lowering or upping their voice depending on your location. As you get closer, it slowly starts to get louder because you're getting closer, right? So eventually you start to hear this repeating, consistent female voice, and as you get close enough and you see this staircase at the end of the path, you hear the woman's voice completely, and she says, "Please, save us. Bring back the light. Please, save us. Bring back the light."
Huh. That's pretty suspicious.
And then she says it one more time as you all reach the stairs, and then silence.
Toilets.
That's not creepy at all.
Right? That's so creepy.
This place is haunted.
This place is haunted. The haunted caves where the mome rats bite you. And there's creepy women voices and glowing slates that don't make sense. Yeah. Alright. So, all you see is the path that you came back from, and then there's a huge stone pathway that seems to go up. You can't quite see where it goes out, but you can tell that it's going up and hopefully out of the caves. Would you like to go up the stairs?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Tally
Yeah.
ho.
Tally ho. Alright, so ignoring the weird creepy woman voice that you just heard, you continue to go up the stairs to the pathway, hopefully out of the caves. So you start walking up the stairs. They're really steep and stone, like just like all the cave walls, but somebody has definitely intentionally like made these stairs to help people either go in or out of the caves. You're not quite sure, but they have definitely been hand forged to help with people traveling. So you continue up these stairs, and eventually you start to see more and more light filtering into the caves. Not just from your slate, but from the other end of where you are currently traveling. So you keep going and you keep walking up the stairs, and you keep walking up the stairs, and eventually you make your way out of the cave. And you end up, let's see, at a, what seems to be just a grassy, dirt path spread out far in front of you. And right in front of the pass, where you, are looking at, you see a man standing in front of you who also happens to be a card soldier. And he has his mouth open, and he is looking at you with a very odd and surprised expression, like, how and who and what are you doing coming from that cave, almost as if no one's been in that cave for a very long time.
Looking at the card soldier, what suit are they?
You see, that he is a 4 of diamonds.
Ah, I see. Not one of my people.
One of my people. You're not one of your people.
Yeah, not one of
I was
my
gonna
people.
say,
The hearts are mine. The diamonds are not.
Oh, do you know this soldier?
No, unfortunately, I do not. If he had hearts on him, then that would have been one of my retainers. However, he is of the diamond variety, so I do not know him or who he serves.
he's just standing there in front of you, mouth agape, like, can't even form a sentence. He's just like,
Gross.
like, what the fuck? Like, he's never seen this before.
Everything alright with you?
The fuck? The fuck?
The fuck is in the air? The fuck? Yeah, he's just like, who? How? What? What? The cave. It's been empty for 100 years. What? How?
What do you mean 100 years?
How is this possible?
Oh, we just left there. There was some mome rats in there. What's
Wait.
going on over here?
I've been guarding this cave for decades. How did I not see you enter?
Well, we didn't enter in the normal means.
Normal means what?
We fell for a very long time.
Fell? No. That's impossible. There's no way. No one's ever fallen and made it out. Except for, well, no, I can't say the name. Are you injured? Are you hurt? I hear the mome rats down there can be very defensive.
We have
I
one
will-
injured.
Yes, I am
Well,
sorry because of
Well, as guardian of the cave, I am here to be of assistance to any travelers coming through. Although they're not supposed to go in the cave, but that's besides the point. I allow you to set up camp here if you like, for the night. It's hard to tell because the sky is always overcast here, but you may set up camp, and I will guard you with my life.
Sure.
So you guys want to set up camp and gain your hit points back and stuff?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you set up camp for the night, and the guard is just perplexed. Like, he has no idea. Like, this has never happened to him before. And he's just calmly standing there waiting, and just guarding, like, trying to make sure nothing comes down the path or make sure nothing comes from the cave to, like, attack anybody. But he doesn't say anything. He just kind of stands there and, like, slowly, like, looks at you at the corner of his eye, but he doesn't do anything. So, sometime throughout the night while you're camping, another soldier comes through, and it is a 4 of hearts.
Hearts.
Hearts? He comes through, and he says, he walks up, and at first he's looking at the soldier, the 4 diamonds, because, he obviously recognizes him. But then as he's about to wave towards the other soldier, he looks at you all, and then he gets the same perplexed look on his face that the other guy had. And he's like, travelers. We don't see too many of them up here. He just kind of gives you all a weird look. Not aggressive, just weird.
Hello?
Yeah, he kind of fell into that cave back there.
Oh, fell? That
Yes.
hasn't happened in... How long has it been now? Oh, well, the other 4 of diamonds chips in. He's like, yeah, it's been nearly 100 years. That's
Oh, a century.
impossible.
Also, I was fighting technology issues.
Fair. It's okay.
It's okay.
Oh, it's trolls. It's a 4 of diamonds and a 4 of hearts that just showed up. So those are the 2 soldiers, and then he kind of just asked you guys what like what happened, how you guys got in the cave, and just seems very perplexed that you're here and that you got out of the cave, because the cave has been uninhabited except for Momraz for a long time.
Momraz house.
Okay,
Yep.
gotcha.
So that's basically what's happened. Yeah. So they just kind of stare at you and then at each other, and the 4 of hearts goes, well, I will protect them as best as I can. Are you ready for your shift change, sir? And the 4 of diamonds nods his head, and then they switch places, and so you're now in charge, or you're now camping with the 4 of hearts soldier in charge. They seem to be about the same temperament. They're just kind of looking at you and over the corner of their eye and just kind of making sure nothing happens, but they're not aggressive or anything. So.
Stupid. I should have muted. My bad.
Oh, you're fine. So, you guys want to, like, do anything, say anything while you're...
I would like to ask why, Mr. Hyde, you did not guard me well at the party last night when I got kidnapped and thrown down the hole into this cave where the Momats were. Excuse me, I need information.
Guard? Who are you?
I am the Queen of Hearts.
Oh,
Sir,
oh, surely.
I am literally your boss.
Surely you must be mistaken. The Queen of Hearts is back in the castle.
Listen. I can explain. I have no idea how I got down here. We were having the wonderfulest merry birthday for myself at the time
happy
of the
unbirthday.
yesterday. Oh, thank you very much. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you as well. But listen, when I had the tarts and then I went to get to my drink, that is when I was knocked unconscious, okay? And then when I woke up, I was falling down tremendously long time down this hole into this cave with these 2 other people that is with me in this camp right now. And now I need to know, why weren't you there at the party guarding me like you were supposed to?
I mean, the Queen does have a lot of parties, but I've never... Can't say I recognize you, I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. You must be one of those cards in the back, of course.
I take my duty very seriously, ma'am. My charge is with the Queen of Hearts back in the castle.
And I'm telling you, for the 15th time, I am the queen from the castle.
He just keeps blubbering like the same thing about how he doesn't recognize you and that his charge is back in the castle, and he doesn't, like, really say anything else. Eventually he just gets flabbergasted and just stops talking and just kind of...
Unforgivable, off with their heads.
Only the Queen of Hearts has that power, I keep telling you. Just like, never mind.
Never mind.
So, obviously he doesn't recognize you, nor did the 4 of diamonds recognize any of you. So, do you guys want to ask anything? Do you guys want to, like, just go to sleep and rest until morning? Or
Yes, Kentrils, what would you like to do?
Where are we?
To rest.
We have exited the cave, and then these card soldiers found us, and they're...
Yes, that
He's
must
out of
be
camp.
that, but
he's
where
asking
are,
the soldier. I think.
Oh,
where
you're asking where are we?
you?
Yeah.
Where is
Oh.
this location?
Oh yes, I'm sure you're all very confused, especially if you fell, which is still, I don't know how that happened, but I am the guardian of the Rabbit Hole Cave, and this is Rabbit's Foot Pass, which you can take to get further into what I assume you would want to go is Heart City, but that might be my prerogative to say so. But this is the quickest way into the Diamond and Heart Kingdoms. And if you would like directions, I can surely direct you into the right place wherever you are trying to go.
Well, clearly it would be the City of Hearts, right, my queen?
Of course, I must get back to my
Right,
people,
my
and I
queen.
must question every single one of them why I got kidnapped and thrown down in a frickin' cave. I must find them and off with their heads.
Oh, you certainly sound related to my queen. She said something about one of my relatives just the other day like that. Ooh,
Of
I don't think
course.
he made it. Whew.
Quite not.
And what about you, sir? He looks at Ken. Is there any place you are trying to get to?
Yes, creature, where do you hail from?
Where do you belong?
I am literally just trying to find my desert flowers.
Desert flowers.
Such a romantic.
Well, I can't say I see many flowers around this area, but you might have some luck up in Wander Valley. Or maybe the Rosewood Trail. There are lots of roses, at least. Maybe you'll find some other trails there. As far as deserts, though, I can't really say. We don't quite have much of those here. We do have an ocean. And small beach, but anyways, I'm sorry I can't be of more help.
It's fine.
Alright, well, it is falling nighttime, and while I've never seen any evil on this pass, I will guard you throughout the night, so feel free to sleep and rest your heart's desire till morning.
You're absolutely right. I will go to sleep and rest up. Tomorrow, some heads will roll.
Tomorrow, some heads will roll.
Gosh, Alice is just like, this bitch didn't recognize me. Time to
This
knock some
bitch!
noggins."
Yeah.
And I'm making noodles and cookies. Well,
Ooh, that
not
sounds
making
delicious.
cookies. I'm making noodles, but I'm having a plate of cookies. Goodness, I
Mm.
can talk.
Yummy.
My goodness.
Yes.
I still
rest
have that
up,
rose
little
tea,
one.
which I need to drink.
Yeah, my queen. My queen. And
That's
rest
what I
up,
thought you said.
creature. You are wounded and need your rest. I shall stand guard.
Okay. Ken, you gonna go to sleep too?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm gonna call that, because it's almost 10 o'clock, I'm gonna call that session adjourned, if that's cool.
Yes, let's go. First session done.
We did it!
We did it, everybody. So you guys made it through the Rabbit Hole Cave. And you're on
Rabbit
the
Hole
other
Cave.
side.
Nice.
Without any
And
evidence.
Which side of the rabbit foot pass? I'm looking at it now. Left or right? Just give me a direction.
you're going, so the Rabbit Foot Pass is like, I'll explain this like next session, but like
Yes.
there's mountains kind of lining it.
Okay, yes, I see the mountains.
So the lines going to the left and right of it are like hills and stuff that you can't really traverse.
Yes.
So you have to go north. So you would have to do, which would lead you to either heart or diamond territory, whichever you wanted to go to. And then you would have to work your way around the pass to get to the bottom sections. So you'd either have to cut through the diamond area or you'd have to cut through the heart area to get to the other two sections.
Yes, indeed.
Indeed.
Yeah. But apparently
Okay,
we have some
so-
business and hearts, so
Oh, we're gonna have some business next time.
we got some business
Absolutely.
going on.
Oh, so you might meet me.
Yeah. Oh, are you from the hearts? Yeah, that's right.
Well, I was gonna say
Because
I'm near
you're in the
there,
Steam
according
Food
to my
Factory,
character.
so yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys want to strategically go to the factory, you can meet Ash there.
That is true.
Or you might find her wandering the Wander Valley. You don't know. I'll leave that up to Ash. Ash can introduce herself wherever she wants. But I'll get to writing your character information down, and then we can like work up the
Talk stats and
talk
time.
stats and stuff. Yeah. Or at very least we can talk at next session, which is like next month. So yeah.
Oh, I'm down to talk about it anytime.
Yeah, like you can DM me whenever, and I'll get back to you whenever I can. But happy first session, everybody!
Happy
We
first
did it.
session.
Hope
We
you
did
all enjoyed that
Not-
so far.
Very fun.
I
Yeah,
enjoyed
I
hearing
tried-
about it.
I tried to make it interactive, but also this is like very early, like beginner. Like obviously the mome rats weren't gonna kill you guys, but I thought it was fun,
Not until we obliterated them.
right?
I think
God,
they made
dude.
a good attempt on Ken's life.
Yep. They
Wait,
he lost a lot of health down there.
Poor
Yeah.
kid.
I mean, they almost
he
killed the
was
poor mouse.
fine.
Don't worry, I have enough souls I could have gave him.
It's the rogue life, right? You gotta strike fast and also get striked fast. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's usually the rogues that go in first, so they're the ones that usually
that picks
get
up
damaged,
perfectly.
Totally the rogues
That's
going first.
right?
That's actually true, because I had a friend at one point that was a rogue, and she just like threw herself headfirst into a pit.
Whoops.
Yep. Well, you guys
No,
already
I
fell
can't
for a
remember.
while, so Yep, so you guys, we'll start the session with full HP, and then we'll kick it off there. So, oops. Thank you all for playing.
Ah, thanks for having us.
And hopefully
Yeah.
next time we can do, you guys will get a level up, and then we can.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. Yeah.
We
And
did it.
definitely recommend like you all keep a notebook and like keep track of your inventory and stuff, because I'm liable to forget, lose something. I would do my best, but it happens. So like just keep track of the items you have and whatnot, and I will try my best to keep up.
It's fine. I don't need items. I got souls.
All right,
Oh, you-
Ken's just gonna
you
have a
need it.
hoarding of items. It's fine.
I don't need items. I might.
He already has 2. He would have had 3, but yeah. No.
Oh man, I gotta open a door! Because I got my food, I have to open doors.
no.
Ugh.
I gotta
yeah.
open doors? What the frick?
That's what the magic's for.
What the
The dice is not
frick?
me.
Okay. And then when you guys get to oh, I wasn't even keeping track of the insanity meter.
Oh.
Oh well.
I totally forgot about that. When we get to like more battles and stuff, and like Ken and trolls want to use their skills, we'll decide on like the how much points those are gonna take and stuff. But
Oh,
yeah, that's a future endeavor.
That's
Right now, it's
true.
just
Never-
stab and slash at this point.
And shoot
And I tried to-
arrows. Steal souls.
I tried to use Roll20, but it seems like it won't cooperate perfect on my phone, so I'm just gonna have to
yeah,
wing
it's
it.
definitely more of a PC thing.
I tried to do the PC thing to see if I could switch that up, but it's not cooperating either because the internet at this house is the pain.
Nah.
Is the bowl. Yeah, I feel that. It's okay.
I can still hear y'all, and I can still at least hear the story, so at least that's not going to be a problem.
The only thing that would be a problem is like the spacing on the map and stuff. But like I could probably share my screen if you can watch that perhaps. And I can move your character on the screen.
Yeah, I can let you move that.
Because I have magical powers, so.
Yeah, you can just move me.
I have the magical DM powers, so. Okay. Alright, first session is adjourned.
First session.
We did it. Thank you all for putting up with my stat stuff and.
It's fine.
Also, Ken, we need to do more Japanese. What the frick?
And I hope.
No,
I keep forgetting about it.
No, I haven't. The literal notebook is sitting at my desk.
Well, now that I'm back to streaming, like, we can start doing those again whenever, so. Just let me know when you're feeling good enough to.
Will do.
I gotta figure out where to put these plates.
Alright, so.
Because I got a bunch of
I will call that a stream.
Yes!
Anybody? Let me find somebody to raid.
I'm the first one to raid.
Why is it that I have to have trouble with a box of owl plates? What the fuck?
I don't know. I know. Okay.
No, it's just trying to find a place for them. That's the.
Oh, I see
small
a
problem that I had.
Heatherdoru streaming D&D.
Well.
That's me.
Is there
I'm the
anyone
witchy
else?
wolf at the journey.
I'm gonna close this window.
And I'm apparently back.
Welcome back.
And I literally did no announcements or anything. I just
Don't worry,
came
but
back
that's-
and was like, hey, I guess we're doing D&D or something.
Guess we're doing D&D.
We're doing D&D with the boys.
The boys and the queen.
The queen, of
Yes,
course.
the queen.
Yes. Your sister Maymay's on. Ken?
That's a long story. I'll just leave that there.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, something
there's
happened?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Aw.
there's been a slight falling out between her and I, so.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay.
Yeah.
Lonely Kitsune is also on too. And Toby.
There we go.
Okay, we'll read Kiko.
Kiko!
Kiko's our friend.
Go!
Kiko! Let's go!
Okay. Rin Kito, thanks everybody for coming to the stream. Thanks everybody for playing. I hope you all had fun. We will be back with Underland the next month-ish. Next week we're going to do an offline hangout for the JourneyDen. And then we'll be doing the Eternia podcast, which Kiko is still editing the first episode, so I'm going to ask him again about that. Anyways, and then the fourth session we'll be streaming again, probably more
Twisted
Wonderland. We'll keep with the Wonderland theme for a while, I guess, so. But yeah, we'll be doing some busy stuff, and I'm going to be going back to streaming on my own personal stuff. I still gotta get back to Fire Emblem Engage, so I'll probably be streaming that for a while.
God, I haven't started that.
Yeah, I did one episode for like 4 hours, and I was like, time and stuff happened, and it's fine.
Good lord.
But anyway, I'll get back into that, and that's probably what I'll be streaming majority-wise for a while, so. But alright, thanks everybody for coming, and we'll see you all next time. Oh, I gotta do the raid message. Copy the raid message. Bye.
Heather raid!
Awoo!
Alright, we're clear.
Ooh,
Just
about
kidding.
Kika.
Goes live.